Welcome, Sunday Dinner, episode 35. I'm your host, Rob Villain. And to the left of me, to the right to you guys, is my partner in crime, my co-creator, my co-host, Syndrome True Show. And guess what, guys?
Hey, you got it.
Hey, we got the motherfucking sound effects.
We got the sound effects back.
Hey,
that's all right, man. Look at Sunday Dinner actually looking and sounding professional.
Hey, we back. We had a little thing going on, but we're back now.
Hey.
Okay, you know how we do. We start show off. We bring in the crew. We got the whole pod squad together tonight. Okay, let's go. Indy Uchiha, what's good, brother?
What's cracking?
Hey,
What's up, bro?
Hey, shout out to Big Smooth, my brother in Las Vegas. Anybody check out his YouTube, Battleborn Pyro. Go like and subscribe. He builds firework fucking little sets, boom, 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 whatever the fuck they call it. Anyway, we got the whole pod squad here, so we know we got War Machine in the building.
War Machine.
What's up? It's your boy Trail 90P, aka War Machine, aka whatever the fuck you want to call me. I don't care. What's going on, buddies?
What's good with you?
Yeah, living life.
Let's fucking go, you heard?
Fatality.
In the building.
Fatality.
Yo,
Shut the fuck up.
what's happening?
Dre's in the building. He's all the way in California. We're going to be trading places because I'll be in Cali next week. And to round out the pod squad, we have none other than the one, the only Bianca Tate.
Bianca.
How you guys doing?
How you doing?
There should be
Good.
somebody in these guys and their fucking phones that are not in landscape mode. But anyway,
All you have to do is say flip your phone, Dre.
That shit was like the Transformers when you did that shit.
Yeah.
welcome to Sunday Dinner 35. We got a lot of shit to get into tonight. We are talking about the Kanye West Drink Champs interview. The Ye Drink Champs interview. We'll be getting into the unfortunate, tragic event that happened at Astroworld this past weekend. And we will be getting into the Akademics, Freddie Gibbs beef, and the clubhouse that Dre moderated.
I knew you was about to talk some shit.
Dre.
Not me and this nigga got to be here today. Let's go. All right.
But we're gonna get into everything in that order, guys. We're gonna just for the people that might want to pop in early, think we're gonna talk about the Fred shit first. No, you guys are gonna have to wait around and give us our views.
Now we scripted today. Hello.
Hey, listen though. So if this nigga's name is Ye now and it's no longer Kanye West, do his kids still got last names?
Yeah,
That's what I thought about that today.
They'll have
too.
to
That'd be
change
some
theirs
hot
because
shit.
this what's ever on their birth certificate.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But
So now wait, hold on. So now Kim owns West. That's crazy.
no,
Because Kim said Kim's no.
I don't know.
Oh,
No.
but she has that.
No.
She's
I think
Dash
the
West,
kids-
though,
She's
right?
not changing her name. Kim said she.
But the kids
Yeah, she ain't gonna
own
change.
West.
But before we
Yeah,
start
that
getting
name.
into before we start getting into all
Look,
of
we
that,
already
guys,
riled up.
we will start the
Yeah.
show off as normally. Trail, how was your week?
Beautiful. It went event for less. I did a lot of networking and smooth. That's about it. That's all I can say.
Okay. Bianca.
Easy breezy week. Work hard, play hard. You know what I'm saying? Went to the studio Monday. That was cool.
Hey,
Productive. Trail, you didn't send me that beat. But anyway,
coming soon. Chill out.
anyway, that's basically it. Now I'm here on Sunday dinner.
Cool. Good to have you here, of course. Dre,
Glad to be here.
you've been in Cali for a week, so you got to have some type of motherfucking stories for us. You got to have something about something.
Where
As
you
he
go?
left because he didn't want to talk about the fucking 80-year-old grandma he smashed to pay for his Airbnb.
Now he could just coming back on, so he's back. You know how he do.
Yeah,
Now,
I was about to
he
say.
looked back, but he's not back. There you go.
I ain't biting.
How's your week, Dre?
Oh man, it's been a fucking super duper crazy event for last week. I ain't gonna lie. Been in LA a week now. Been in LA for a week. Came out here to do some songwriting and shit.
Freddie Gibbs ass nigga.
Hello. Wow. This is crazy. I did not get to act brand new. Hello. Look, I did not get to act brand new.
With the pinky out.
So Dre, are you gonna talk about how you and JB are besties now?
Oh my God! Listen, bro.
You guys are dap up buddies.
Oh
in the
yeah,
club.
yeah.
When he
You got
happy.
dap up buddies in the club.
Bro, listen. I don't talk about my relationships with people and things like that. You know what I mean?
When y'all see each other in the club, y'all not gonna fist bump.
Oh no, it's gonna be a big. Hey, I see you. You heard?
It's all love.
Hey,
So
he
Tiger
talked about
Woods
coming out-
fist pump.
He talked about
Like the elbow brush.
Yeah, he talked about coming out of retirement. He talked about coming out of retirement to jump on some shit with Uncle Dave. So that's crazy. I was sitting there with Uncle Dave, the one that I'm out here in LA with, right? The nigga goes, "You talking to Joe Budden? Nigga, I remember being on his first tour with his mama." I said, "What the fuck is going on?" That nigga got to talking to Uncle Dave. That nigga said, "Unc, whenever I'm in LA, we can knock a record out." I said, "Yo, what is going on?"
Why is he lying like that? Why is
That's
he
what I
lying?
told you.
He's not lying.
You think?
Why is he
Hey, you
doing
think?
that?
You think?
Hey, Indy
He's
has
not
his little
lying.
thing perfected where he looks like his screen is frozen.
Yeah, really.
Nah, but hold on, it's about to get loud. It was cool though. Everything been good. I've been out here with family and shit. We've been just living. What else was dope that I
Thought
did?
we was
I
your
did a
family.
show. You are my family. That's why I'm here with you right now. Because otherwise, I'd be fucking working with Mini Prince over there.
God damn it.
Mini
My
Prince.
nigga.
I got Mini Prince over here right now, and I'm potted. This is crazy.
You told me you told me you was my dad the other day.
It's kind of supposed to be like a
What?
job.
It is a job. It is, yo, not. Oh, you came to work today?
Like you nigga, you done used all your vacation days, so you're
Yo.
supposed to be here.
You gotta be here now, dog.
So I did that. I did a show today.
Yeah, how'd that go? I seen that.
Yeah.
I ended up somehow becoming the headliner of the show. That was
Oh, so you did
Somehow.
at an all men's gentlemen's club then.
So when you leave,
I had my shit swinging. You heard it like this. Nah, actually,
that
hold on.
shit's
I don't want to get the
hilarious.
event name wrong.
Yo.
I don't want to get the event name wrong. Hey, big dog. Hey, Reese. What's the event name for today?
Hey, he busy. Yeah.
Hip hop what? Oh, Hip Hop Health and Wellness Festival. That's what we played today
and
in
your
San
unhealthy
Diego.
ass was there.
Hello, I'm healthy as shit. Fuck
You
y'all.
are not.
Let me do that one more time, big dog. Reese.
Yeah, so I want to know what songs he did. What songs did you do?
I,
at the Health and Wellness.
Okay, so
Did
yeah,
you do
I
some
did
of your
that.
toxic ass R&B?
No.
I don't know if that works.
Listen, that was really one of the biggest dilemmas we had when it came down to picking my set list.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Huh? Yeah, picking out something that wasn't ratchet.
Shout out to Hollow Gang Bug.
Yeah, I said, hey, I had to get it together. So what I performed was Bag. I did Bag. I did a song called She, where I'm talking about loving on the shorty. And then I did the one that I played at the end of the podcast.
I
last
don't
week.
believe it. I'm not falling for it.
What
I'm
you
not
mean?
falling for that song.
Huh?
I ain't falling for that song.
What you mean you ain't falling for it?
I ain't
What I
falling for
did?
that song.
What's wrong with it?
He can play that one though at the
No,
No.
she said
What-
she said
what's
she
wrong
don't
with that
believe me.
song?
She
I
said
don't
she don't
believe it.
believe me. I know what she's
I don't
talking
believe
about. She said me taking accountability in the record, she not believing it. That's crazy. I was being accountable, Bianca. I was being an accountable young black man.
This is a toxic
I can't even
song.
do that. How do you put your pinky? There we go.
You gotta throw the pinky. Yeah, throw the pinky up, baby. Throw the
I
pinky
even
up.
Hell
do it
yeah,
drinking
sip that
my
apple juice.
body armor.
So
Did you
they.
raise both hands though? It's
So
like,
I'm
Yeah.
almost done. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. with my week. So,
I can't do it if my pinky's out. Like my arm has to
The
go
arm
up.
gotta
I
go
don't know
up.
what it
That's
is. Yeah, I can't. Like I can't.
hey, not your
Hey, and your elbow got to be high.
yeah.
hey, not your pinky dictates what the rest of your body does. Nigga said my pinky
crazy.
dictates every. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my hands.
No.
But no, they did they did it.
Damn, what
They
else
did
you
it
got in
really
the clip over there, Vil?
Okay,
Look.
I got the air horn back. Got the drum roll.
That suck.
So
Dope.
that was that.
That's for when Indy
This
says
nigga.
his stupid ass shit he says every show.
Oh, you finna beat that pad up.
Rob's about to kill me, so that's one. Because I randomly just got drunk and decided to drop a video last night.
Well, I don't
Oh
care.
shit.
What it's for an old
Can we
ass
talk
song.
about
It
that?
needed to come out a long time ago.
No, that's a fact. So it was just like fuck it. I know. So I just dropped that this morning.
Pause for the cause. He just got real quiet right quick.
Come on.
Smoking that good.
Oh man, we gotta talk
Anyway,
about that song though.
Indy, how was your week?
Which part of it? The whole week?
The
The good part or the bad part?
Both.
I mean,
Whichever one.
whichever
the
one
good-
you wanted to be.
Well, the good part. Can we got applause on it? We got applause on the thing.
You're supposed
Oh,
to
hold
start
on,
with the
hold on,
bad
hold on,
news.
hold on. Not yet, but let me load it in.
Supposed to start with the bad news, man.
No, we're starting with the good, just like Bug says. My co-host and co-creator for A Plus Hero Report, Adam Perez, he welcomed a beautiful baby boy, Noah,
Nice.
into the world today.
Round of
Only
applause for that, man.
31 weeks. Born early, doing very well. His first kid, he's the well, I think me and him, he's older than me, but younger than Vil. So how does that make him like an old man yet?
First of all, I was 41 on Saturday. In less than a week. I'll be
So
old as shit.
big ups to him. I got an email and a conversation for C2E2 next year. I actually be running my own panel.
Hey.
We're doing the
Hey.
we're doing the effects of the influence of hip hop on Asian culture and anime. So
Oh wow, that's
yeah,
Come
That's
on.
that's gonna be pretty interesting.
What?
I think I got one more good news thing to go. My daughter said daddy before she said mom, so that was cool.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah.
wow.
Always. Always.
Bitch, y'all cut off my
Wonderful.
week.
Y'all so
Well, because you
wild.
left, so
No,
Indy
people keep
finishes
calling me.
his.
People keep calling me like they don't know that my goddamn podcast is right now.
No, it's
Tell
cool.
them to fucking, if they want to talk to you, to tune in and leave it in the comments.
All right, well
That's a
that's cool.
fact.
You back, so let's talk about that song.
Oh yeah. So
Hey,
that's
calm
all.
down. Let Indy finish.
Nigga, it was my turn first.
But it's not our fault. The internet sucks.
God damn it.
Indy,
And I didn't even put my
he's
pinky out
acting
on
froze.
that shit.
Is he?
Nah,
Okay, I know you ain't fooled.
That shit looks really fucked.
Yo, this nigga, the mannequin challenge in 2021 is crazy. What the fuck is
Shout out to
going
Jake
on?
Slave. Everybody go check out his album Awaken on all streaming platforms. Go ahead and give him a stream.
Yeah, he had to
Come on,
listen
Mo,
to
be a
party.
good
I think
manager.
that was
Get that song
Yo,
on
wasn't
the
that
radio.
shit lit?
shit was
I had
We were so asleep.
well, as far as the bad part of my week goes, transmission went out on the car. So you know what I'm saying, that was hurting. And I found out that the Saiyan body armor I want is going to cost me $550.
Yeah. He sent me that shit. I was like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
That's just crazy.
I'm like, what the fuck?
But
He's gonna
Dre,
buy it.
Dre's here, and as you saw earlier when we announced, We both are coming out as bisexual to follow in the
What
footsteps
the
of Joe
fuck?
Budden.
Hello?
Ah,
I never agreed to this.
yes.
Did he
Nah,
say hello?
You cannot.
He said hello.
Is this thing on?
Is this thing
Is this
on?
thing on? I don't think this
It's
thing
on.
What
working.
the hell?
But nah, man, Dre, finish up your week, G. Why you working over there with the Puerto Rican Power Ranger?
Yo, watch this.
Wow.
I'm about to see. This nigga's Prince's son. I don't give a fuck what nobody has to say. But my week was dope. Like I said, so we dropped the record last night because I was drunk and I didn't care and I just said fuck it. But the record Bianca's talking about that she doesn't believe me about, I'm trying to be accountable and motherfuckers want to tell me that I'm just toxic and I don't appreciate that.
No, you're not toxic, but you just can't. You want somebody to accept all of that.
Why
Be
can't
okay
you?
with
I said what I
Dre.
said.
Dre,
You
do
can't be.
feel like
You
he
can't.
toxic?
You can't be.
You are
You can't be.
toxic. You are
It
toxic.
it didn't work.
If he don't
Look.
feel like he toxic,
It's okay,
he
man.
ain't toxic.
Hey,
That's not true.
Hey, toxic
That's-
people do not think they're toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not true because
I
there's
don't think I'm toxic.
That's not the
There's-
truth.
there's plenty of men out there that beat on women and think there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, I don't
Wait,
beat on women.
we
How
wasn't
did
talking
get
about
here?
that.
How did we-
Oh.
Save that for 5 questions.
Oh, there's levels of toxicity. I thought we just went to the
It's like
extreme.
mental warfare.
Yeah, no,
then it's like I kill you.
You making
like,
a point
no.
though. That's correct though.
Yeah,
Plenty of dudes out
Those
here that
people
be,
are called
that be doing
cops.
fucked up shit and don't think.
Yeah,
nothing
but
wrong.
Bug said we
that
need to
don't mean they. Yeah, he right. Hey, Bug.
Nah, but
write that shit
I'm
out.
gonna finish my week. Okay, cool. I did that. Boom. Cool. They got us a dope ass Airbnb with a pool and a hot tub, and I haven't gotten in it. And I'm outside drinking and smoking.
can I ask you a question? You can't be a gigolo and ask for a committed relationship unless you're actually dating your pimp.
Hello?
He ain't never gonna finish his week.
This is normally this nigga Bill with the long week. Goddamn. Yeah. So I'm sitting here outside chilling with the next little Prince and all that shit. And it's up. That's it. Good week.
My nigga.
I
Let's get
mean,
to
I
the
thought
shits.
he might mention. I don't. When did the thing come out though? He didn't talk about that.
Oh, I forgot that. Wait, I
I
forgot
wanna
to
talk
talk about
about
last
that,
week
man.
that we did the
Well,
B2K
we'll get in
room.
that when we get
Wait,
into
I forgot
that.
to say we did the B2K.
Oh,
last
and
week. That
I'm
was
sorry.
that too?
And one of the writers of the Shade Room, one of the writers from the Shade Room is now loving and sharing Last Man Standing. So
Okay.
that's a highlight. That's a highlight
That's
of my week,
dope.
which means that I have to buy Villa camera
Boom.
so we could shoot a
Hey,
video.
that movie was fire.
What? Bro,
That's
movie?
fucking dope.
What
That
movie?
movie. Huh?
What movie?
Oh, what's that? Oh, that's Harder They Fall. My bad. I'm high.
That's fucked up, bro.
He
That's
said,
fucked up.
I'm high.
Hey, that shit was hard though.
Go stream my song, Dre. Go stream my song before I replace you on my playlist with G Scott.
You should cautious.
Yo, how many
Make
more
sure
songs
y'all
can
check
you put
out,
on
New
your
Music
playlist?
Monday.
That's crazy.
With Keisha and Ivo on Midnights on the Air hustling.
About 4 or 5. I know you
Yeah.
got about 4 or 5.
No. To be totally honest with you, G
And
Scott,
Wednesday-
it
and
might be
Wednesday
11.
nights.
11.
11?
11. Do
Wait,
do the
on
col-
there,
do
no,
collabs
that's a
count?
That's a good number.
I was saying, how many? Do you got our collab on there at least? Hello?
Our collab?
No,
You and
me
G Scott?
Me and G Scott's collab.
I ain't know y'all collab.
From the you gotta see this tape. You didn't hear that? Hello?
Oops.
Mm-mm.
Nah, I
Best
have it
feature
on
the
there.
tape.
I have it on there. Damn it.
Best feature on the tape.
I just don't want to give you.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to give you no fucking clout. I have it on there.
It
That's
really was too.
Hey,
Like,
we got 2 more weeks.
it's not saying anything wrong, dog.
Yo.
You went crazy on that shit for real.
Hey, everybody pause for the calls and go like, subscribe, and share.
Hey, are we? Are we gonna premiere my video? Hello?
Maybe.
No.
Not y'all
You-
niggas not for wow.
You didn't even say you gonna be
No,
on the
'cause that
pod
nigga
for that
just
long.
strings.
bro. The
No, we'll
fact
play-
is
Stop
y'all
being a
video
mean.
later.
Your music is copywritten. We can't play it or we'll get kicked off.
But it's my music. I can't say
don't care
yeah.
about
No, they don't give a
Bonnets
fuck.
don't care.
Oh, I hate being a professional.
We're gonna. Hey,
A professional
That's
gigolo
what
of music.
Hey, we will play it towards. We will play it towards the end of the night
All right,
because I want to play Chico too.
all right.
Oh, let
We
me
wanna
let
play
me.
this.
Hey, what you get? 10 seconds, right?
Okay.
I'm about to hit him with the cheat code, take a nigga shit like Debo, big three. This shit can't be legal, hit him with the cheat code, nigga, this a big
On the
three.
ones and twos.
Nigga, this a G code, cheat code.
Okay, stop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching the seconds.
That was nice.
Are you?
That was nice.
Watching the damn seconds. Calm the fuck down.
You got a timer.
Fact. The timer's right in the top
Yeah,
left corner
better.
for the live.
Yeah.
You have to, man.
We need
Hell
that though.
yeah.
Because
This
Hell
motherfucker,
yeah.
this motherfucker Ville always want to play some shit he listened to, but won't play shit we listen to, dog.
He won't
That's-
even
that's-
play his own person on the podcast.
This is
nigga
true.
Yeah,
played
that's
some
a fucking
other
bullshit.
nigga, the nigga that
Hating ass
dropped the song
motherfucker.
on the podcast.
It's fucked
This is
up.
true.
They playing me, dog.
I
Just
can't
know
wait
that
to hear
I
how
knew
his
them.
week was.
We
bring
should all go create our own podcast and leave him off of it and just play the shit we want to play.
He gonna find his way on it anyway.
we can't.
It's Ville.
Dang.
What do you mean?
My
You
week,
know he gonna do it.
my week was kind of slow. Like I wasn't feeling good most of the week, so I was kind of
So your week was kind of rev.
Hmm?
no, because at
Oh.
least he'll go out and like eat.
Nobody got that joke.
Yeah, but I was chilling.
Wah, 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 wah.
The main thing I got my birthday trip in order. I'm going to the West Coast
Come here.
for my birthday.
So
All
for, going to West Coast for your 45th birthday.
41st, motherfucker.
Come here.
That's
Come here.
it. I
Come
dealt
here.
with a bunch of phone
You wanna say
calls and
goodnight?
crazy shit that we'll get into that later.
Hey, Kentrell.
I hung out with
Say bye.
Academics best friend for a while.
Okay, go ahead.
You hung out with Joe Budden?
Rim
No.
shot.
You
But,
said Academics best friend Joe Budden?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
No, I don't. What do you mean?
They best friends?
You know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
You know what
But
I mean.
I'm just sorry. Who doesn't want to just squeeze Academics titties? They're just so squeezable.
I'm not sure I want to.
Yo, so I thought we were
I'll
gonna wait for
pass
this
on that.
content. What happened?
I definitely don't want to. But
That shit was crazy though. That shit was a little left
It was
though.
it was a relaxed week. I got some writing done. I caught up on a bunch of fucking TV shows, shit like that. Dexter started fucking last night. Dexter New Blood. So
Get the
I
fuck
watched
out of
that.
here.
There's yeah, Dexter. New Blood.
What?
Yeah.
Oh
It
yeah.
was on
Like
last
Dexter,
night.
Dexter.
There was
like
no
nigga that
BMF last
smoked-
night, so or today.
Oh, it wasn't.
What happened?
Damn.
There was no
I'm
BMF.
behind still anyway though.
No BMF.
I'm glad I didn't run
Wait,
the stars
I thought
today.
they showed it and then Stars took it off. Because
What?
50 was kind of upset today.
No, there was a reason why it was bumped. Just like
Okay.
when BMF premiered, they didn't play Heels that week. But I don't know if 50 didn't know why or whatever the case may have been. But
Okay.
Yeah, they got me
I know he
fucked
was
up.
pissed. He
I
was pissed.
definitely thought I was about to go lay down and watch a good episode of BMF right now.
you
What
are
the
not
fuck?
going to watch no
I don't
BMF
watch that.
whatsoever. But like,
Hey,
it
I'm about to
was-
start. I'm about to start testing niggas if they know that they didn't see it. Be like, hey, you see that new BMF today?
But
And then that's how you gonna find out if niggas just
Nah,
liars.
no, you didn't, cuz.
No, you didn't,
No, you didn't, cuz. Ain't even come on,
They didn't
cuz.
even come on your lying ass.
Why'd
Yo,
you lying
stupid
to me,
lie-
There
cuz?
was
So
no-
big, lying, stupid, goofy ass.
But yeah, no, and my week, pretty slow. I did start physical therapy though, so there's that.
That's a
Finished-
fact. We acted like you just didn't get hit by a train like 2 weeks ago. My fault.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm about to go back to work though.
I
I'm
heard
going back to
that.
work. Fuck that.
Yo,
I feel
this is
good.
If
crazy.
you
know what I'm
can.
saying? Yeah, so
Go get that
I'm going back
breach.
to work. What else happened this week?
it was a really slow week.
Yeah,
weird.
it was kind of slow. It was
None
something
I
I
lived
wanted
for
to
all
get
of
on,
y'all. This is crazy.
I did physical therapy. The J Slave show. I didn't get a chance to go to.
No, yeah, we were gonna go. I
We
was
were
supposed to
supposed to
pick
go.
him
We
up,
fell
but
asleep.
I ate, got
Wow.
high, got the itis, and fell asleep.
Me too. I got high and fell asleep,
And that was the rap. So
Y'all
that was
niggas.
that.
and that was it. So
That project is nice. That is a solid.
it's really nice. I
It's
heard
solid.
it.
It wasn't
I
bad.
heard it. He premiered it with Crit. Shout out to Alex, Critical Diverse. He premiered it on his live, and I know I had heard some of the songs already in the studio. Alex was playing them, so really nice. And plus, Jay Slave stay playing his music for me all the time, all the damn time.
So
But
I wonder where these guys went.
I don't know, but I'm high as shit.
yeah,
We
You
got
too?
War Machine and fucking Indy fucking
that's
gone
crazy.
as we're about to start the fucking show.
Oh, but so BMF is not on, but I just found out that they have the new season of Big Mouth on.
Oh yeah, that premiered.
You
today.
know that's my
So-
show.
It premiered today, so I just caught it. That shit's crazy.
You know
Yeah,
that's
so
my
I'm
show.
about 3 episodes in. Just as funny. The writing is great, so that's my shit. That's what I plan on doing when I get to the
How
crib.
is Connie doing?
Oh, she's still fucking shit up.
How
with,
Missy
with
doing?
Jesse.
Insecure came back too. Insecure came back.
I think that happened last week though, right?
Last week, yeah. Well, I wasn't here.
They're pissing me off.
Look, now she done
Now,
waved her
mad?
hands.
You mad,
it's
Bianca?
weird that Indy's gone. Because I want to get this shit started.
And Trello hit. Where that train at, dude? It's coming soon.
Yeah, I swear it is. Look,
Hey,
I got my hand all
Is that
over
what
my
we
mute
waiting
button.
for?
I got y'all.
Where that train at?
I got
Nah, I ain't
download
gonna
a
do
train
y'all that.
sound.
If it don't come, you just gotta add a train effect into the
Yeah.
soundboard. Fuck it.
Hold on.
God, don't worry. It's on its way.
Yeah.
I got y'all.
Oh shit.
Hey, we go over everybody weeks.
Oh
Yeah, my
well,
shit been lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
These niggas booked us an Airbnb with a pool that I ain't been in yet, and I don't know what to do.
If you say
I ain't
that
even-
one
I
more
mean,
time.
I ain't
Shit,
even got
you probably
shorts.
gonna get in that motherfucker when you get off the podcast.
I ain't even got shorts. Hello.
How?
So?
How?
So?
I ain't gonna
this
say
thing.
so. I know what Bianca talking about. You ain't
Oh,
gonna
I know.
trip
Listen, Bianca,
over that.
we're
Trip.
not gonna do this.
No, we not. Cause of that song. No, we not.
Listen, oh, not because of that
Damn.
song. No,
Yeah, that's how that should be sounding.
Hey, Bianca, you be playing that? You be playing that shit every day?
No.
Huh?
No. That song is like a Drake song. I don't like listening to Drake.
But it
I
don't sound
love
like Drake.
but I can't listen to him because he's full of shit.
Not
Ain't
you
that
love
some
Drake.
shit?
Not you love Drake so much you can't listen to him. That's crazy.
I can't.
That's
I
mad
love Drake
crazy.
so
You-
much I can't even
I love
listen.
He ain't
Drake.
gonna
I
fool
can't
me.
listen to him. It
He
feel
ain't
like
gonna
my
fool
ex.
me.
She like it. Feel like I'm talking to my ex.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Talking
Bianca,
that
you
bullshit.
you
All
got
right, let's
something
get
you
to
want
that
to talk
fuck shit.
about?
What's up? Because I gotta get back to recording in a minute. What's up? Let's talk shit.
All right, fucking.
Let's go.
I think we was waiting on Indy, but
Yeah, the main thing of the week.
we're gonna move forward.
First, let's get this out of the way, because we've been waiting for the train for a while.
I told you I got you, man. You ain't had to jump ahead.
Nah, that's
Nigga said it's on the way.
sounded like the trails.
That ain't even the train. It don't even sound right.
Hey,
No, that's how he sounded.
hey, Drink Champs got the interview of the year of all time for them so far this week when they had fucking
Hey, y'all volume real low. Real
Kanye
low.
West.
I can hear him.
Hey, maybe your ears aren't working very fucking well, sir. Ever think about that? Can you hear us now?
Oh yeah. There you go. There you go.
Anyway, Drink Champs, Noriega and DJ Evan
Thought it was me.
They hit the jackpot. Fucking Kanye. Yay. Came and sat down with him, did a 2-hour and 24-minute interview, and it was entertaining as fuck. He kind of proved that he's not as crazy as everybody thinks he is because he made a lot of fucking sense during the whole fucking episode. Everybody watch it, I take it?
Yeah.
Everybody do their homework?
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at it. I watched it. I just watched it a little bit ago.
Okay.
I watched
you
it
watch
3
it?
different times, but I fell asleep on all of them.
I watched pieces of it. I didn't watch the
I
whole
knew
rip.
it. I fucking knew Joe didn't watch the whole thing.
Well, how the fuck I got time to sit down and watch all the whole thing, man? I got
This
shit
nigga,
going
man.
on.
Not you
What
got too
is-
much
Don't we
going on.
all? Don't
Not
we
you got too
all?
much going
What
on.
is-
Watch Kanye.
Bianca,
Hold
what
on.
was your biggest takeaway from the overall interview?
I am a big Kanye fan. He is in my top 5, so I might be biased. You know what I'm saying?
You are. Let's start there.
I'm biased. So I absolutely loved it. He does not talk often.
Yeah, he do. He talk all the time.
Candidly with 2 other people, like in conversation, not just interviews and stuff, you know. So this was big. I was interested in understanding the Big Sean situation, the Soulja Boy. Their
The
responses
Soulja
to-
Boy shit was hilarious, as was Soulja Boy's response.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
his response? Because I missed that part. I did not
Draco.
catch his response.
Oh, hold
I couldn't.
on.
I
It's
knew it was
good.
there,
Yeah,
It's
boy.
good.
but I didn't get a chance to listen to it. So
It's
I want to
good.
get caught up.
Hold on. I'll take care of that for you.
It's good.
Oh, you got
And it's just like, okay, if that's the case, Kanye, dang. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Big Sean. Then he was
yeah.
like
I'm
over
doing my
John
podcast
Legend.
right now. I'm gonna be almost done. I'll be
Like,
done in a second.
Don't
I'm
be that
bringing you in,
dude.
get you-
Don't be that dude. And I love Kanye. I have late registration on vinyl. That's how, if I really love a record, I get it on vinyl. So I love Kanye. But I think that shit kind of shady. Like,
Okay.
What
You
what
got-
parts
Who's-
about
on
it
whose
do you
behalf?
think is
On
the most
Kanye's
shady?
behalf?
yeah.
Okay, see, that's what I want to get to the nitty gritty about. Why? What exactly makes you call it shady? And I'm not taking sides. I'm just interviewing.
Well, Soulja Boy, he was just like, well, Kanye texted him, oh, I like this verse, this, that, and the third. But then turned around and said on the podcast, like, I took it off because it was wet. Why didn't you just tell him it was wet?
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
this was Soulja Boy's response. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on 1 second. Let me share this real quick.
So that's why I say I'm biased on Kanye because I love him, but I didn't understand that.
Hold on.
I'm going to defend Kanye after this.
Okay.
On the public platform and say different for what the fuck you told me to my face. Tell me to my face that shit was trash, bitch ass, fucking
that shit
scared
working,
ass boy.
Oh,
Who cut your hair? Who cut your hair?
That is crazy.
Your shit
Bro.
fucked up, nigga. Talking about some man. Hold on.
He said
your shit Draco.
fucked up.
I'll give you a good verse. You want to hear a good verse? Go to the motherfucking studio and cook your ass. Hold on, zoom in on this fucking text.
Yo, go
Fuck,
to the
nigga, you
studio
said
and cook your ass is crazy.
you said the verse was hard, nigga. Why the fuck you ain't text my phone and say you ain't, nigga? Hold on, we finna me the shit
Yo,
to sleep,
brother.
nigga. You not finna baby me, nigga, with some motherfucking Soulja Boy is the future. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You talking? You said my verse wasn't
Dog,
hard,
is
nigga.
Draco
Who the fuck
upset?
did you think you talking?
Bro,
Everything that come out my motherfucking mouth is hard, nigga.
All right, that's
What the
enough.
fuck did you talking about?
That's enough. We get the gist of it.
Pause.
So
He said everything that comes out of his mouth.
Wow,
It's
bro. Yeah, that's number one. That's crazy.
Big
Yeah.
pause.
Somebody,
Let's
we
start
need
with a
to
big
pause one day.
Collect ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
Gather
Y'all
our
niggas hurt
thoughts.
my soul, G. Y'all
Hold
niggas
on.
just hurt my heart with that.
Hey, Wes,
I didn't even see that shit.
nigga, nigga, your album was trash. Your shit wasn't hard, nigga. Just because your album don't mean you get to pick what the fuck is hard and what. Put it out and let the people decide, nigga, what the fuck is hard.
But it is his album. He can decide what goes on it.
Facts.
What the fuck?
Yo, he said
Nigga.
if I did it,
Fuck is you
Wait,
talking
wait,
about?
wait.
That shit was trash. I ain't even heard the album yet.
Yo,
All my
that
niggas
was
said
trash. I ain't
your
heard
shit
the
was
album,
trash.
God.
So don't be talking about nigga what?
Yo.
Fuck, nigga.
So
Who the fuck is you talking
because
to?
Kanye
Bitch ass nigga. What the fuck that say? How the fuck you screenshot a
his
fucking
verse was
top
hard.
5? We know
I
I'm
feel
the
it.
future.
In a
Everybody
little
know
bit.
that, nigga. Don't get on no motherfucking interview talking about that wasn't a good verse.
Hey, he said he the
Who the
future.
fuck you think you playing with, nigga? Everything I spit is hard, nigga. Ricky Morty, hard, nigga. She make it clap, hard, nigga. What the fuck is you
shit.
talking about, nigga?
The verse wasn't good? Nah, but I
Okay.
think
No,
Draco.
Yo, Soulja Boy was losing his mind.
fuck, nigga.
He was so
He
mad.
is
Yo.
Korea mad,
Bro,
bro.
he's mad as
So
fuck.
mad. Okay, so look.
He is mad on levels.
But for
of
what
madness
though?
that-
No. This what Bianca said why he might be mad.
Yeah, just
'Cause
tell
he
him to
didn't-
There
expect-
is no
He
reason
didn't
for
tell
Soulja
him.
Boy to be mad. There's no reason. You cannot say because you submitted a song in for an album and you didn't make the album, you have no right to be mad. You
Nah.
can't be mad.
Correct.
It's
No,
not
no,
your
That
that's
ain't
not-
why.
wrong.
That's not it.
what
That's
Soulja
not
That's
what
wrong.
you're saying.
I
bro,
think
that's not
what
That's
wrong.
not
it
what
is
Soulja's saying.
is
That's not what he's
because
saying.
he got a
tripping.
text that's
Yes,
showing
saying
that
like
this motherfucker said your verse
I
hard.
asked him was the verse
Yeah.
cool, and he
Hey,
said
the
it's
verse
hard.
could still
You
be
know what I'm
hard.
saying?
The verse could still be hard and not make the album. But
Then
Yeah,
don't
that-
But
then
that
don't
ain't what-
then
but that
don't
ain't
go
what
on the
Kanye was saying
podcast.
on the
Don't go on the
podcast.
podcast and be like, nah, the verse wasn't hard.
he didn't say the verse wasn't
yeah.
hard. He said, "Did you hear the verse?" That's what he said.
Implying.
He implied
Nah,
that.
man, you
But listen
can't
though,
say I
He
said
led him
nothing that I
on. He
didn't
got
say.
led on. So
You can't say
well,
I said
he
nothing I
implied
didn't
it.
say.
He implied it by saying that because he could have either said no,
Yeah,
it's
nah.
not hard, or he should have said yeah, it's hard, but I ain't want to put it on the album,
Right.
because it didn't fit or something
Right.
like that.
The
It's
sa-
implied by him
The,
not
the,
saying
same
that. He's just like,
the same way he
yeah,
said
you know
about
what I'm saying? So
hold up
it
the
wasn't
the
hard.
same way he sold 3 stacks because he know he didn't want 3 stacks on there because 3 stacks murdered him on his own shit. He could have been like, hey, it didn't fit the album, so I didn't put it on.
Right, he could have said that to Soulja Boy. But listen though, this is where I'm going to defend Kanye West.
Okay.
You can't
So-
defend Kanye. You have to defend Ye's dumb ass. Kanye West no longer exists.
Okay, yeah. That's where I'm gonna defend Ye.
Well,
He
at
was
the
Kanye-
time
he was
the
Kanye
album
West.
came
He was
out,
Kanye
he was
West
still
when when
Kanye
was
West.
doing Donda.
Yeah.
He just changed his name.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so this is where I'm gonna defend Ye.
That's bad
So,
when
I
a
be
when a
feeling
certified lover boy how you change your name.
Bruh.
Man,
My
don't
bad.
play with that boy like that.
Whatever. Yeah, you seen them listening parties? That's all I got to say. About
That nigga
Kanye.
rebuilt his
I made
mama
a
house.
bag.
Don't play with that,
Made
man.
a
He
bag for that
rebuilt,
shit.
Okay.
But look,
rebuilt his mama house.
so this is my whole thing about that particular situation. I feel like sometimes niggas be knowing that they verses is whack, and they be wanting you to, you know what I'm saying, say some shit, and you just be like, yeah, all right, nigga, that's hard. But
But
that
what if-
shit not.
what
That
if-
nigga
what
knew
if
that
Soulja
shit
Boy-
was trash, bro.
Okay,
But he
okay.
texted that. You know what I'm saying?
So,
it's not like they
I-
were.
What did the
face-to-face
text
with
say?
the
Could you see the text?
I'ma
I couldn't
play
read the
devil's
text.
advocate.
What did the
I couldn't
text
see
say?
the text neither. But
I didn't see shit but white
I
lines.
imagine
But
he
I'm gonna
might
play
have said
devil's
that.
advocate. What if Soulja Boy actually thought his verse was hard to him?
You think Soulja
You
Boy
know what I'm
didn't think
saying?
it was hard? Hello?
Of course
Soulja Boy
he
thought
did.
that bitch was smacking.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Soulja
he
Boy
put
thought
out
that bitch
that
was
that,
smacking.
that stupid ass song, Make It Clap.
Hey, nah, that shit hard though.
And
it
it's
goes
Bruh.
running
to
the
the club.
TikTok.
This nigga want to be on. This nigga something else, boy. He want to be TikTok famous so bad. This nigga's rap. You over there making
I don't
a
know.
she
I,
making-
I can't
hey,
agree
you
with
making
it.
a- you making a she
It
making
wasn't
clap,
hard.
making a she
You
making
know what I'm
clap
saying?
challenge
It
over
wasn't.
there?
It wasn't hard.
Who, me?
Yo, this nigga Rome making the she making clap challenge is fucking crazy.
No, I'm not doing that.
No, I'm not even
but
saying that. I'm not
but
co-signing
I
that
recognize
bullshit.
I recognize when something just
Rome
makes
talking
sense.
about Rome talking about she making.
Yeah, I ain't co-signing that bullshit. I'm just saying the song itself
Y'all
was
like
not
that song?
hard. No, I don't. It was
Okay.
nah.
Each his own.
Right.
It's a lot of
Correct.
motherfuckers
Cool
that
for
love
it, it's
that
cool
shit.
for it.
Though.
Like
Correct.
if I'm
You're
saying
right.
if I'm
It is what it
saying
is.
we at the party, we at the
It is what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
In the
yeah,
club, that
it'll
shit rock.
Facts.
It get all the women up. Nigga, I'm
But
not.
what
I'm
other
not
song-
going to
what's
hear.
But okay.
I'm not going to hear
But
Soulja
okay.
Boy lyrics though. Like
But
let's be honest. Let's
exactly. And
coming into
that's my
it.
point.
And so that's why I say
He can make a good hook.
Kanye and Soulja Boy knew that shit was whack. He knew that shit wasn't going on Donda.
Kanye knew from the jump it wasn't going on there. But for him to drag Soldier that far along is the problem.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You should have been
that.
told me like we ain't fucking with that shit, and you could have took it somewhere else. You know, he could have put it on his own shit. But so that's where I'm not with Kanye on that shit.
Nigga, that's one verse, and I love Soldier, but you ought to be thankful that Kanye even made the call wherever I was to record a verse, and then you spit a verse there. And listen, like don't get me wrong.
You're right
like,
though. You're right.
For Soldier Boy rapping, that verse might have actually been hard. You know what I'm saying? For Soldier Boy rapping. But to get on Donda, do you know what motherfuckers was on Donda, nigga? It was J Electronica niggas. It was the Locks nigga. It was Lil Baby and Lil Durk that's killing shit right now. I don't even like Lil Durk like that, or I didn't, but he been smoking shit. So, nigga, for Soldier to act like that, like, nigga, come on now, bro. Come on, man.
I think he did go a little overboard.
Kanye. Like, nigga, come on, dog. You can't.
He did go a little overboard.
Nah, nigga.
Come on, dog.
But you gotta feel you still gotta feel where he's coming from.
This Talib Kweli.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah. But even
that's
outside of
that, ass nigga. And he called too. He was like, no. I don't even like the way that nigga rap. Like,
the fact that he stuck on Soldier Boy, the fact that he stuck on Soldier Boy,
but like you said before, to each his own. You're right. You know, he wasn't feeling it, but like I said, you could have told me a long time ago.
So what's the other pieces that was crazy in this Kanye shit?
He was right to diss Talib in the veins that Talib really shouldn't be able to wash, you know what I'm saying, clean Common's fucking shoes. Common has multiple classic albums. Talib doesn't.
Man, okay, but see, you talking about accolades though.
I'm not talking about
accolades. It's cold, nigga. And
Black Star, that group album.
Talib was going crazy on that shit though. That's the same thing as saying like I take away from Andre because he was in the group.
No, and then okay, you could say that, but as many people want to hate on, you know what I'm saying, Soldier, his music go. He changed the whole fucking wave when he came out.
I think Soldier's marketing is just impeccable, bro. I think
he's in a different world, man. Soldier is over there.
And Kanye likes to piggyback fucking rappers who are on a wave the same way that bitch nigga Drake do.
Wow. Okay.
Whoa, we don't have to call him all that.
We're not gonna go with your whole statement. But what you saying? Piggyback,
right?
He not gonna.
I don't think it's working.
You think he have to piggyback off of Soldier?
No, he don't have to piggyback off a Soldier, but Soldier takes him into what's it called? A demographic that normally doesn't pay attention to what the fuck Ye's doing.
And look what happened. You think why Soldier mad? Because he was trying to piggyback off Kanye.
Nah, Soldier mad because Kanye told him one thing and went on a podcast and said another. The same way y'all would feel if somebody told y'all something.
The only reason he mad.
The same way.
He's really passionate.
He's really passionate because when you tell somebody, "Hey, that was dope," and then you go, hold up, and then you go on a national podcast, something that is going to do numbers, and say, "Nah." Yeah, but you got proof of something else. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That makes you feel that's like me looking at you, Trail, and be like, "Hey, dog, them beat you sent me was motherfucking hot. I can't wait to, you know what I'm saying, work them. All these are going on the fucking album." And then me going on the Breakfast Club the next morning, be like, "Nah, all his shit was trash."
Okay,
dog.
but artists do that shit all the time, bro.
Okay. That's a good point.
That's another thing. I'm sure Soldier Boy done did that to somebody, dog.
Niggas do that shit all the time, bro.
Niggas go through that shit to somebody.
If I know that this shit about to be whack, if I know your shit whack,
Dre, you done did that shit to me multiple times, dog.
Damn.
For real?
Talk about it.
He's saying it on the pod.
Yeah. Hollow Gang Bug done did that shit to me. This motherfucker Hollow Gang Bug told me that I was gonna be able to get on a song and shit like that. I had to go take a song off one of my albums just to get on his fucking album, and then the shit that I'm on isn't even fucking distribute through fucking the DPSs and shit. I had to get on the hard copy because he didn't want to be heard on a song with me.
All right, Soldier.
Listen,
I couldn't put it on the album because it was already online.
I ain't
Don't
on
even
Clubhouse.
start that shit.
All right, soldier, calm down.
You know what I'm saying?
But back to Soldier Boy though, man. Dog. I love anytime his ass go on the rant though, dog. That shit be hilarious.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
It
Bug,
be
Bug,
crazy.
Bug,
Bug
and
says
Dre,
levels.
Bug and Dre feel like there's levels to this shit, and I'm lower tier right now. But y'all motherfuckers don't understand.
Aw.
I'm Sagat, y'all Zangief. That's what y'all don't get,
Yeah. Okay.
bruh.
I don't even know.
I love when Indy just says stuff, dog, and we like look at each other collectively like,
I had no idea what
you know what he means? You know, is he gonna explain it like anytime soon?
He had all the time in the world and he didn't say shit.
Nah.
Well,
Indy,
yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna put you on the. I'm gonna put you on the R&B album, Indy.
hold on. Somebody put out a song. Somebody put out a song called fucking Cheat Code. I'm thinking you would know what like top tier and fucking fighting games and shit like that mean. You know what I'm saying? Cheat Code, since it's a video game fucking reference. I'm thinking you would know that shit.
I mean, I do. Hello.
Well, I wasn't talking about you.
Oh, okay.
You ain't gonna put me on shit, Dre. I already know what it is.
I just said
I don't. For one, I'm not Puerto Rican. I don't have long hair, and I have no sister that you can fuck. So you're not gonna put me on anything.
That don't matter. That don't matter. That don't matter.
I would just fly out to LA to hang out with him.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out here living a good
You
life.
might get on a record, just
You gotta be around, bro. You just gotta be around.
I do be around, man.
No,
I just don't mess with the same hoes you do. That be the problem.
Bro, listen.
I don't want your sloppy seconds, dog. You be doing type of shit like putting your dreads in a pussy and shit. Like I don't get down with shit like that.
I don't know if that's sanitary. I don't think he does that.
Is this thing on?
That's
Thing on?
nasty.
Fuck it. Listen,
I'm hot. I'm hot now. We good to go.
All right. Anyway.
All right, let's get to the shit because I gotta shake out.
You had to get off and get your gummies.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. How you feel about it? Let's go, Rob.
Yeah. How did anybody else feel about Kanye? Yay.
Depends, dude, because there's like when we haven't even got into the fact that he kind of like discounted anything that Just Blaze did on fucking the Blueprint.
Bro, he was going crazy.
He was so savage with that Jay-Z commented on it when somebody asked him in a clubhouse.
I'm let me be totally honest with you. I felt about this Kanye interview when it comes down to it. I always felt like Ye placed himself as something bigger than what he actually was. You know what I'm saying? When it came like which sometimes you have to do when it comes on when you're trying to be that dude. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to be that one, when you're trying to be Neo, you have to look at yourself like you are the god, you know what I'm saying, of music, no matter what you do. But I related to him in the fact of wanting to be able to be recognized for his accolades and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he felt about the Just Blaze shit and shit like that, I kind of felt it. You know, like nobody plays the shit that I produced a lot on that album, but all they play is like the Just Blaze shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all people bump and they get respect for. I just get it, man. I get his emotional ties to everything he's doing, and I get the mental health aspect of where he's going, because I still don't think he recovered from when his mom passed.
No, never.
Yeah, that's probably when everything kind of that's when he started acting out, I guess you could say.
And so I feel where he's coming from. The shit,
and I don't even want to say he was acting out. He was basically just not. He was just like, fuck it.
He doesn't know how to. I don't think he knows how to handle, you know what I'm saying, situations in the way he's feeling. Some people are emotionally unstable when it comes to trying to handle certain situations and shit like that. And he's a very creative and progressive mind. But when it comes to shit like that, sometimes you don't know how to emotionally handle rejection or anything like that. It's kind of like talking to a fucking 4-year-old when it comes to that, and them not knowing how to emotionally handle shit. Everybody's done been through that. It's something that they can't handle. I've been through that lately. You know what I'm saying?
But
you
it's hitting him in a point where like you should know better. You know what I mean?
You can't tell somebody
like even with loss.
You can't.
You should know better.
No, you can't tell nobody that. You can't. Everybody has to handle that shit in their own way. You never know if you know better until you actually had to deal with it. And a type of loss like that and everything he's going through, he's experienced shit for the first time.
Now, I'm not saying I would be the one to say you should know better. I'm just saying, as a grown man, if you know enough, you do enough. Well, you should know better.
Well,
you know what I mean?
We don't know. We don't know what his mental capability was when he's going, or how he do. He probably doesn't know better. For all we know, Kanye's on the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? And
I believe that.
You see it.
I believe that.
You can see. You can literally see his manic ways. Which ain't. I'm not sitting here saying nothing's wrong with it, because nigga, when you're on them highs, nigga, you accomplish the world. When you're on them lows, though, that's all we got to be looking for now. I feel like, but I don't want to wish that on nobody. You get what I'm saying? But in these type of moments, when you got something like this, just be aware that we probably about to get one of them other Kanye moments.
Yeah, and I'm thinking he's back on some type of medication. The way he's been out and about and being very composed as to how he was before.
No knock to Drink Champs or nothing, but that was a little left field for me. Like for that to be his choice of outlet.
Well, no, you think he should have went?
Him and Nori are actually really good friends.
No, they're cool.
Yeah.
No, they're cool. I'm just saying it was just like, I don't know. Like
I'm giving my.
It was more.
You wanted him to go on Clubhouse?
No.
You wanted him to go to JBP?
No. He didn't have to go to JBP. I'm just saying, for him to be that open, I feel like is more risky than what he normally would do.
Nori was going to protect him.
That's what I'm
you could tell.
It was more of a comfortable thing.
You
know what I mean?
Yeah, Nori was going to protect him.
Don't take it like
that's his dude. Yeah, he's going to protect him. That's why he chose to go there than anywhere else, because everywhere else he went, if you look at any other interviews they did or anything he's done in the past,
they was drilling his ass.
They was drilling
and
him.
I will give Nori the credit for asking the questions that still need.
I know what he was finna say.
But I still don't ride with him on the Big Sean shit.
But in a way that let that man get a shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that's another piece that I missed because I heard it on the radio.
To me,
I want to hear what happened with that.
But before we get to that though, to go back to Just Blaze, the only reason that is problematic is because it's pretty much like everybody, even with Jay-Z saying something about it, that lends to Justice's credibility. Like, nah, that nigga ain't copy him. They got two completely different sounds. This nigga's just wilding a little bit. And really what it stems from is the competition from what him and Just were doing when it came to that Blueprint project.
Hey, and can we
like
just
they probably pitted them against each other, like, this fire, but you know what I'm saying? I was just down in the other room and Kanye was cooking up some shit. So he probably got some sort of animosity towards Jess. But where it's crazy is, like, nigga, you saying you got 6.6 in Forbes, like, why would you say something about Jess if you feel like he's really that? Then
because Kanye,
my ego's still gonna be my ego. My ego's still gonna be my ego.
Yeah,
bro. They had a fucking
they had a fucking just bring him up like that.
Hold on, they had a fucking name drop counter.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah.
For how many names he was dropping? Like, why? Nigga,
because that's
bro,
ego,
but that's how
bro.
he talks anyway.
You know how niggas ego driven, like, bro. You know how that shit go.
We know how that is anyway. Now.
Yeah, he got to running about how much, how he got more money.
I name dropped to y'all.
What was that text
in our group chat? Hello.
Yeah, he said he got more money. Than
nigga, but Dre, bro, I don't take your shit as fucking ego. I take your shit as
that's a fact. Like,
I take your shit as a success story, and you know what I'm saying, and what you're doing and grinding. I don't take it as that. I take it as the way you do it. It's like inspiring to know that you're going from where you're going, and that we have the opportunity to grow and build. When
Right.
Kanye does it, it's more like shut the fuck up. I'm here. You're not
I'm
here.
the greatest. Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
feel
it's
that. I feel
aggressive. Bruh,
It is aggressive.
But
Dre, I want to tell you too.
I promise I
Huh.
don't feel like that about him, no, dog.
Hold on,
I
what
feel
you
like
said?
to a certain
Oh.
degree he justified to talk some of that shit because he fought. He fought and motherfuckers fought against
That's what I was
him.
gonna say. I was
and
gonna
that
say
nigga came out on top.
it's that underdog.
So
He
when
did.
you come out on top like that, you like, yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit to everybody along the way.
But
that,
I
you know what I'm
understand.
saying?
I
Shit
understand.
on
when
me,
you
Hold on,
get
hold on,
on
hold on,
did
hold on.
something to me, fuck all
Like,
y'all.
hold on,
niggas,
hold
you
on,
know what I'm
hold
saying?
on.
Like,
That
that's
I
don't
can-
mean the
All right,
shit
we
gotta
talking
run
over
down
each
the
other.
mountain.
Go ahead.
Hold
You
on.
know what I'm saying?
I understand that financially, you know what I'm saying, his status we had on top, but that don't mean he's mentally there. Because
Look,
when
bro.
you're on top, you don't have to constantly remind people that you're up there. You just work and stay there.
All right, listen, bro.
Facts.
If Lil
He ain't
Soldier,
learned that yet, though.
that be running around,
Nigga, you damn near 40.
became a billionaire. If Lil Soldier,
Nah,
if
he's
Lil
still
Soldier that be
chasing
running
it.
around Voodoo became a billionaire, he gonna talk shit to every nigga that talk crazy to him. Hello,
Yeah,
it's the same fucking
Yeah,
thing.
but only
Like,
for the
nigga,
people
you
that talk
never
crazy
thought-
to you.
But you never
Man.
thought that I was
But
gonna
see,
be this.
Elon-
we don't know what situation actually happened between Kanye and Just though.
Kanye-
We don't
what
know
if-
that. It
True.
could have been.
Hold on,
It
hold
could
on.
have been some shit back then that Just Blaze said to Kanye, and he felt slighted by that, and he
But-
held on to it.
Look,
I
listen
feel
to this.
like for them to be
Listen.
able to do that, for them
What's
to be
up,
able to do
Chris?
that project, they would have got that shit squashed.
Hold on.
So
said-
why is it coming back up?
Hey,
Hey, but
what?
can we say this
Nah,
though?
not
That
really,
Kanye
though.
definitely don't fuck with Jay like that. Like,
Yeah,
he threw a lot of good shade in that.
Chris
bitch. I
said
ain't gonna hold you.
Kanye be exaggerating. Jay and Kim K together worth almost $1 billion more than him. So that group text comment was super cap.
I agree.
He said
No, that's
6'6".
a fact. And shout out to my homie Chris.
I don't think how much. I know Kim is over him though. Actually,
6.6. He said, right?
yeah,
6.6.
6.6. That's what he said.
6.6 B's. When that nigga said I'm richer than all these niggas, that shit-
And it's like you got a
That
couple
shit's
more in there.
crazy.
You got some
that nigga
millions,
said, I'm
bruh.
richer
I
than
don't
all
know,
the niggas
man.
in this room combined.
I don't know.
I'm richer than all these niggas in this room combined. What the fuck is you talking
You know,
about?
you know what Rich is? Rich is dude from Amazon deciding he just wants to go to space for a quick second.
No,
Or-
Wasn't that
or-
stupid?
hey, the fact,
Just
the
on
fact
a whim.
Yeah, or
That's-
or Elon Musk is going, you know what? I'm tired of
Hey.
humans. I'm just gonna make robots.
That's past
look.
risk.
The fact that
That's
the
just.
fact that two
I just
richest
want to
niggas-
do something.
The fact two
That's
of the richest
bored.
niggas in the world just want to go live in space is nuts. Like, you know what?
And that they can. That
It
they
make
can.
you wonder why y'all
That
want to
nigga-
leave so
That
bad.
nigga Elon Musk said. That nigga
Nah,
Elon Musk
though,
said.
like,
in
I
a
be
couple
thinking
years,
about
I'm
that
leaving
shit,
and
though.
never coming back.
Where's Bobby Backwoods going, man? I hate when he walks away.
But no, what was you about to
He
say?
got fed
You
up.
said, Trill, you said you had something to say. You said, Dre, you gonna
Nah,
tell
I
me
was
what?
finna say something about how you humble as fuck. You know what I'm
Oh, man,
saying?
come
How
on,
your
man.
come up be still fun. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I
yeah.
still feel your energy and still see the fun from it. You know
If
what I mean?
y'all-
It's not arrogant.
Yo,
Yeah,
And that's the difference. You know what I'm
And you
saying?
know-
No
you
matter
know, I
how
only share
how
those
you
things-
get, I'm pretty sure you always gonna be fun. You always
Right.
gonna be, you know what I'm saying, humble.
Right.
I apologize, y'all. My anxiety on 10 right now. I can't get this shit to calm down.
Oh Lord.
I'm trying my
What's
best.
going on?
Huh?
You need a hug, motherfucker?
Yo, not you need a hug. This nigga.
Motherfucker.
Definitely not from you.
Dang.
You all right? What's
That's
up?
my
Talk
No,
brother.
I'm
to us.
good.
Fuck
I'm
y'all.
good. I'm just being honest.
That's
I know
my
I know
brother.
motherfuckers are looking at the screen like this dude is super fidgety and shit right now.
Oh, you just
like,
need a transparent moment out real quick?
yeah.
No, but I'll say this though, Trail. To me, like, you see, I don't put it out to the world like that. I fucking talk to y'all niggas in our chat to just be like, hey, yo, this is what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Mhm.
never
Just
no thing
checking
where
in.
like, it's never no thing where it's like to me where everything I do, I gotta be like, hey, y'all see that me and such and such is nah,
Mhm.
fuck it. But I'll come to the chat because I know we a family in there, and it's like, yeah, that shit dope. Who the fuck can I tell that's gonna be able to say, hey, that's dope? So that's why, you know, I come to y'all and be like, look at this play, look at this move, look at, you know, that shit be dope.
Nah, fuck you.
That
You're
shit
part.
be
You're part.
fun.
You're part of my anxiety. You're the reason I can't sleep.
Wait, you got your picture though. What the fuck?
Every time you come on, every time I get an accomplishment, this motherfucker come in here and be like, "Hey, dog, I just fucked this supermodel that used to fuck some shit," and then and I'd be like, "Fuck, I can't even lay down. This motherfucker fucking supermodels. Now I ain't got no choice but to go fuck the Speedway bitch. I gotta go do something."
You might have fucked a supermodel, but you ever got your motherfucking backwoods for free, bitch? Hello?
Oh shit, bro.
Nigga said, you ever got your backwoods for free? This bitch pull up.
You stupid.
Straight up, yo.
I think
He straight
I
said
think
that
it's
Big Sean was the worst thing he's ever done. Signing Big Sean was the worst thing he's ever done.
Yo,
He didn't mean that. He didn't mean
said
that.
like-
I think I fell asleep for that part.
And that
What
was
the
some
fuck you said?
BS.
That was another one where he was a little salty, but I kind of feel him on that though too.
But think about
Why?
it, bro.
And
'cause
why
look,
though?
Why?
Why?
Big Sean just came out talking about all
I
the
thought it
niggas
was,
the
I thought
other
it was
day.
loyalty, nigga. Y'all niggas going.
Big Sean literally just came out talking about all
Okay.
them the other day.
Okay.
And it's like
Big Sean has been quiet. Big Sean
Very
has been
loyal.
quiet forever and
Nah.
just
Okay,
been
so
dealing with shit.
Why do you
that
feel the
little
need to
that
talk
little
about me now?
Democratic Party shit though?
But
You
why
just
do
don't
you-
got to say something about.
Hey, big
What that
up,
nigga doing?
big ups, Hope. I appreciate you on that. She said, "Don't feel bad. I was once that Speedway bitch."
Yo,
Okay.
Nice.
I love my gang, dude. They funny as hell.
Well,
Yo, the 2K gang, them niggas
So
is hilarious.
what am I missing?
No, hold up,
Like,
hold up,
what
hold
happened?
up. Chris is real dope with this. He said, "Hell no." Kanye was sitting there talking about all that shit about being in bogus contracts, and Big Sean was in the worst contract ever.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
He spoke about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is.
Hey,
true.
that's my dad.
That is,
Yeah.
that is absolutely true.
Shout out to him.
But
got
he
a lot
out
of
now
artists.
though. He
You
out
got to
now,
practice
though.
what you
Yeah.
preach, dog. You have to
That shit
practice
he
what
was
you
talking
preach.
about. That shit he was talking about.
And
Trying to
and
get
what-
$1 trillion. He's talking about he's about to be public. What's that? How
I
y'all
don't
feel
know.
about that?
And hold up, what? Hold on, one quick moment. And what did Sean say? He was owed money too, and he was just trying to keep quiet because he was owed, hoping that he would get the money he was owed.
Yep.
Damn. So he was getting cash moneyed.
Oh, bro, but remember that's been the talk of the industry for the last 2 to 3 weeks.
Is that why we been getting trash Big Sean albums for like the, you know what I'm saying?
But remember
Hey.
though, listen.
Hey.
Hold on, real quick. That's been
He
the
got
talk of
some.
the
He got some
industry.
tight ones
He
too,
still
though.
spit.
But hold on,
He
hold on.
still be
Hold on,
spitting.
real quick. That's been the talk of the industry for the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks since Meek Mill came out and said that I've never received a check from my
Oh
label.
yeah.
And
Well,
all
first,
those
the,
different
like-
things.
Something like that too.
Mhm.
like I don't know if these people reading their contracts when they sign them, or they're just
Oh,
so
Right.
and
happy
that's
that
the
they're
thing.
getting
Look,
contracts.
Bill. This is the thing. These niggas is getting these advances. They getting all this shit. They not realizing, nigga, everything that this label pays for
Pay back.
is charged to you, stupid ass
Mhm.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Summer,
you can do it.
Summer
go-
just got that.
Yeah,
It
go
was a
ahead, get
meme that
go-
I saw on my page.
It's like go ahead,
what's her name?
get the jet. We gonna charge that jet right on your budget, bitch. Hello,
Right.
Mhm.
we gonna. This nigga's anxiety fucking him up.
Motherfucker getting
Indy, I'm
10
rubbing
cents
your
for
back.
every dollar.
I'm rubbing your back from over here, bro. Go ahead. You good? No homo.
Have you ever had anxiety hiccups, dog? That shit hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
I
rub
That
had
your
shit hurt
back.
like a
hiccups.
motherfucker.
Them
dog.
I'm
hurt
trying to rub
enough.
your back from over here, bro. You see me?
Nah, I appreciate you, bro. You gonna make me pull a JBP in a second.
Listen, don't you? No, bro. We're not going that route. We're not going to. Hey,
That's the third time you done said
Third
that.
time.
He really
hold on,
want to
Indy.
talk
Really-
about this.
Hey, Indy,
It's really
tell me why when that nigga said that, I said, oh, now I see why you been being so nice to me, bitch. What the fuck is going on?
No,
Fucking
but
crazy.
but see, that shows you what people worry about what they put on the internet, because they took that whole entire comment he made out of context. They took the 10 seconds of the clip and turned my dude bisexual
I
in
agree.
2 hours.
I agree. I think he was
Then let me
fishing.
just say that though. Why even play?
No, because he was carrying
Because
on
that's
about
a good joke at
he was carrying on about the Meek Mill thing. Was like, hey, how Meek had to come out, and you know what I'm saying, in order to be able to get back on the shows and shit, had to you basically had to come out like you're one of them in order to, you know what I'm saying, reverse everything that be canceled. He was like, after everything I just said, he was, I'm just let y'all know, I'm bi. How do I let them know?
Wasn't they in the same situation where he was talking about the baby
Yeah,
That's what.
or something with that? Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
basically saying he was bi, so
transitioning.
he didn't get canceled for any type of shit he was saying.
Yeah,
yeah, basically.
Don't
Well,
cancel
in
me
the
'cause
end,
I'm one of
he
y'all.
started
Don't
talking
cancel me.
about.
So then he just came out and said, "Oh, well, I like men and women."
No, he just said, I'm bi.
Said, I'm bisexual.
And he's been carrying the joke on for the past like week or so, and that's just been hilarious.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nah, I told you. I said I walked when we was talking the other day. I said, "Nah, bro. I see why we've been buddy, bro. Get the fuck out of here." I'm not going.
But anyway, Kanye's that interview broke all types of fucking records for Revolt and shit like that. So it'll be interesting to see how they followed up with like Drake or shit like that.
Drake would be the only way you could follow it up.
Yeah, they definitely hit a plateau with this. I don't know.
You have to go to Drake. You have to shoot up now. You can't.
I don't know what to do from there. That's crazy.
Interview a Drake interview. Who Drake did the last interview he did on his own, right? Like he did his crib and had somebody interviewing him.
He had Elliot Wilson.
Elliot Wilson did the last one. Yeah, that was
It's due time for a Drake interview or Wayne to get it. Wayne did Drink Champs already.
No, but he's got to rebuttal what the fuck this nigga just said.
Drake don't have to rebuttal shit. That motherfucker is just sitting on
facts.
But he
don't have to say shit. He probably sitting back laughing, scratching his balls.
I guarantee you he want to say something.
I don't think so.
You don't think he gonna want to say nothing? You think he?
Hey, Hope said ain't no straight man about to joke about being gay. Man, it's a lot of movies and comedians that you probably don't pay attention to.
They've been doing that.
Two Wine Food. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. I mean, it's a lot.
It's a lot of situations too, man. Like look at Button. Like, do he really have something to risk?
Nah, that nigga done already slain like every chick that every other dude wants to fuck. I mean, he
ain't got nothing to lose.
All the women that Drake is fucking is his sloppy seconds.
Ooh, he does have a list. I'm not gonna lie. The nigga does have a list.
What up, Cortez? Super producer Tez in the building.
Shout out Tez.
What up?
Tez?
Still ain't send me my Pokemon beat.
You heard me?
Yeah, pay him.
What happened?
I said, let's get to this Gibbs real quick because I gotta get the fuck out of here. My brother out here. I'm in San Diego.
Oh shit.
Oh, San Diego.
Nigga, you on your way Friday?
We skipped the other shit.
I'm saying y'all can talk about that, but I gotta go.
So you still so you
talk about the clubhouse shit.
So what happens? Gibbs comes home and you go keep his spot warm for him? Is that what happened?
Damn, what the
fuck? You know what, bro? You know what? You know me and that nigga got the same birthday. That's nuts.
For real?
We'll get into
That's
it.
Crazy.
Hey Hope, I've said it 5 times. What is it? 6 times already on this podcast on purpose. On purpose. I don't mean that shit.
Hey,
on purpose. Because I'm strong in my heterosexuality, I have no issue with it. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say.
Yeah.
So it don't matter. I could joke about anything. It don't matter.
I think she's talking about Joe, and you just took it into a whole thing.
Nah, I just took it because she said ain't no man. If she would have said Joe, that's the thing. She said ain't no man. That's the only reason I took it like that. I know a lot of dudes that can fucking joke about that shit or get paid to joke about the shit.
All right, let's get to this bullshit so I can go out here and jam out. I gotta go make music.
Oh.
All right, Freddie Gibbs and DJ Akademics are continuing their social media beef, and then earlier this week, Akademics did some finding, or some things were sent to him from Ivo Du Grand Duke, from a video that was an old video from
years ago.
Let's make sure we're saying this right. Like,
years.
What was his source? Like, was it Ivo? I don't think Ivo sent that shit.
We didn't say it was Ivo. It said Ivo was in the video. His source was fucking YouTube. It's not hard to search this shit.
I just want to be clear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like where it came from.
It was Ivo's video.
Yeah.
So from years ago.
Years ago.
Years ago.
A long time ago.
A long time ago.
Years ago.
But we all know that
this is before I think he even this is before the war, wasn't it? This is before even Ivo went. It wasn't.
No,
it was after.
That's what he's talking about.
No, we only
talking about.
we only like
the war in the video.
Yeah. Anyway, decade-old video with some questionable people in the video. And basically saying
questionable how there was certified snitches in the video.
Fatality. Yes. Anyway, So anyway, the video gained some prominence on the Gary Facebook scene, and then next thing you know,
Why did you have to put Gary in quotation marks? I'm not liking that, bro.
the
You
scene.
definitely did. Did you
The
see
scene.
Yeah, you definitely put Gary in quotation
I
marks.
missed
Like
that.
you got
Yeah,
you got
we
five
know
other
what?
motherfuckers from
Yeah.
Gary on this pod, and you put Gary in quotation marks.
I said the scene. So I'm not worried about that.
That was crazy.
Anyway,
Ain't gonna lie. That was nasty work. That was some nasty work.
you don't even live in this county, so you just shut up.
Yo,
Anyway,
tell them nigga.
Why you trying to Freddie Gibbs me, dog? No.
What day was this?
Thursday, I believe.
Yeah.
Thursday?
It was Wednesday night, Thursday early.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
He did it like it was like a midnight stream, so it was
I
like
thought it was
You
on
Thursday.
saw it on Thursday.
Yeah, you saw it on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah. So Ack what Ack thinks he did was like he got the ultimate revenge. Or he thinks like now he's winning the war.
He's gonna get his
There's a war? With a
he's gonna get
dollar.
his titties milked.
It's $1.
War.
His titties, man.
Titties milk.
Fuck you.
That is nuts.
Anyway,
The only person I do not like in this situation is Act. Act. He's the one I don't like because he's bringing up bullshit that doesn't need to even be brought up because he's upset that motherfuckers don't fuck with his ugly fat ass.
Yeah. So anyway,
Whoa.
I'm sorry. Dre's trying to get an Act interview.
Yeah, Dre, I don't like
Like, bro.
I don't like Act neither.
Not y'all niggas
Like if he come
ruining
here,
my relationship.
dog, let me be
Like,
quiet.
why y'all doing this?
I mean, I think
I've never met the man.
Okay,
Ack kind of
okay.
corny. I think he be poking at the
y'all
bear.
not.
let's
Slow it up.
poking
Let him
at
finish.
the
Let him
bear
finish the
sometimes.
story. Let him finish the story.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Everybody just like
Y'all
shh. How about that? Okay.
gonna leave Act.
All right. So anyway, Ack finds this video.
Y'all
and,
gonna leave Act the
he finds
fuck
Ivo.
alone when he comes.
Ivo is getting the spotlight shown on him, which
It's good for Ivo.
which is very good for Ivo. So
All right, go ahead.
a clubhouse room is arranged, and
Who arranged this clubhouse room?
Who was in it?
Ivo and hit Screwface.
yeah. So and a clubhouse room was arranged. Dre, you want to take it from there?
So, like you guys said, it got to Ivo, and that's it. Like you just said, good for Ivo. So the way I looked at it was, I don't really have no horse in this race. Me having the connections to the people I got the connections to, I said, well, shit, I will help facilitate, getting this to a platform. You know what I'm saying? And
I have no association with what he did.
y'all niggas get on my nerves.
Go ahead, man. We ain't worried about
So
him. Go
basically,
ahead.
when I reached out, and I was just like, yo, I'm in tune with the people looking for you. Let's get it. Let's take it to Clubhouse, and then I'm sure it's gonna go to the next level with Ack and all that. You know what I mean? We done.
Ack is the next. Never mind.
Come on, bro. We're not gonna act
Nice.
like Ack is not the top of. If you were on Academics, you blow up the next day.
I'd rather had Ninja interview me.
Bro, we're not talking about video games.
Okay, moving on.
Rather is not as important as
Ack
Ack
is still.
has an enormous
He still
platform.
has that. You
We
know
all
what I mean?
know
Like you
that.
can't deny it.
He's a
can't deny
figure.
that.
So
A figure with titties.
Damn.
you definitely got titties, dog.
Y'all niggas get on my nerve.
You definitely
So
got titties.
moving along, I reached out. They said they wanted to jump on and tell their side of whatever story it is. And like I said, I like to say I stayed neutral in in the middle of the whole thing. I didn't pick no side or nothing. It was just if Freddie wanted to come on and give his, he could have too. But shit, that nigga didn't want to come. I'm sure he was in the audience though.
Yeah, he let him have it on Twitter.
Yeah, see, I told you he was definitely in the audience. So It was cool though. I mean, the room did what it was supposed to do. It was just a chance for another side of the story to come out.
Let me ask you a question. Although and this is media, the media side. This ain't nothing like beef or nothing.
Yeah.
But like how you said you were staying neutral, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you really feel like you stayed neutral because from the outside looking in, because of the way you went about what you did, it looks like you picked a side?
No, it wasn't picking a side. It was more so just being like, if anybody's gonna put the story out and anybody's gonna do what they're gonna do as a person of the media now, nigga, why the fuck wouldn't it be somebody from the crib? You get what I mean? So it's not a thing about picking sides. Like I said, I don't have no issue with Freddie. If Freddie wanted to do something to talk about some shit, we could do that too. But these are the ones that said, let's go talk about it. So I was like, let's go do it. Let's bring it to the public. So
how do you feel about the mass aggressiveness of the Gary Facebook scene attacking Freddie Gibbs as it would be right now?
I could feel. I mean, okay. Let's put it this way. I could see what people expected him. I could see what people expected him to be for Gary, but I can also see how he ended up doing what the fuck and moving how he moves. You get what I'm saying? Like people expected this nigga to be like the Nipsey of Gary. To be honest, like that's what people thought was gonna happen, and because that's not how it went, I feel like people hold that against him heavy. But at the same time, I look at it from the aspect of, nigga, you can only help so many people and get burnt so many times by people and find out people is on some fuck shit with you to where you say fuck it all. You get what I'm saying? So I get that side too. You get what I mean? But at the same time, I do see why people are upset and why people have a way that they feel. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead. Can
I ask you another question? Because interesting aspect how you said that the people wanted him to be the Nipsey of the hood. I'm a Nipsey fan, right? But I'm relatively really understanding what hold on. I'm relatively new and understanding exactly what Nipsey meant to, you know what I'm saying, where he came from. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not from there. It wasn't until I went and visited and everything that I understood the staple of what Nipsey Hussle was, right?
Right. So
it took him years to, you know what I'm saying, build in order to be able to get that. I look at it as Gibbs is at a certain point in his career right now. I don't feel that he's at that level to where he can do that type of situation, but where he's still giving back to home.
Let me butt in on this.
But he has.
I'll butt in on this though.
And not in the aspect of what Nipsey has.
But you can't say that because Nipsey wasn't the Nipsey that died and the Nipsey that we seen before that, right?
Right.
But the whole time, Nipsey was still doing in LA as an independent artist, you know what I'm saying? It might not have been as mainstream as we seen after he passed away, or in his like closer to when he passed away. It started to come more to the forefront. But you gotta remember, like my team that I work with in LA, they was with Nipsey, like, you know what I'm saying? I was just with Mike and Keys and them. They produced basically 85% of Victory Lap. You know what I'm saying? So like I seen all that shit, and but basically he was a staple of his community. And that's basically what they thought Gibbs was gonna do. Like they thought that nigga was gonna be an outlet as far as just being more present. You get what I'm saying?
Well, listen, let's start here. Let's start here. But I can't really say
got
that.
Put on in LA. Fred had to leave and go to LA.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like,
no,
so he's supposed to hold down a Gary market and be a national act. Like that don't really
really vibe with it. So he came out to LA.
Like, come on, bro.
Think about all these other artists. Think about all these other artists, Baton Rouge, all these motherfuckers that's from all these other cities. They steal that for their city. So you can't say like, oh, because he had to go to LA. Like, nigga, a lot of these people had to leave their city to get on.
We don't know what that man do. You know what I'm saying?
Who? You talking about Freddie?
Fred, yeah.
Yeah, no, of course.
We don't know what he do.
We don't know what he do, but I'm saying we're just talking about as far as the public view goes. Yeah, he's asking me why Facebook went into the Aurora and all that shit. So I'm saying from just of what we do see face value, You know what I'm saying? I would say that that's what people are more upset about is that they felt like they had one of their own that got in the door, nigga, Grammy nominated, all this shit, and never reached back and did and really brought nobody along with.
Well, Christopher Jacobs said you got to leave your city and get support from get your support from another city before your city will support you. The problem is he left the city and got support from another city, and the city still said fuck him.
And that's the thing. But see,
but it's a reason why. Like you got to think about what happened. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if he did everything wrong. I'm not gonna say he did everything wrong. I'm not gonna say he did everything right. But if this is the one that y'all got a team, right? And y'all pick a face, this is the one that's gonna do it. And then when he do it,
what if we wasn't ready?
But that's also that's not also how it happened.
That's not what I'm saying either. That's not what I'm saying either. Like I'm saying, did you know him?
Yes.
Before y'all made him the face.
Oh, I thought you saw person. I'm like, yeah.
No. We all know him. You know what I'm saying? But when you put the team, together, like the Saint Lunatics or whatever, he was
the Saint Lunatics don't even get along right now.
It's starting to make sense. It's starting to make sense because somebody had it right and somebody had it wrong. But that's not.
But see, look.
But that's not taking anything away from anybody. Like, hold on. Let me finish.
Land your plan.
Like, I'm not taking nothing away from anybody. But when you fucking with somebody, you got to know that you fucking with somebody. On both sides.
So, let's see. In this situation, the one person that I don't see any fault in what's going on. I don't have an issue with Ivo because to me Ivo is a local, a living local legend. And if you get shine put on you,
take that shit.
You take that shit and go. Except I feel that he's of the mind state he is today that he's going to do it properly, not like he was 10 years ago because he's not that same person he was 10 years ago.
That the way that Ivo carried himself in that clubhouse room was very respectful, and people definitely need to appreciate that because he didn't perpetuate into what they wanted. Of him to
what Ak and everybody wanted him to do because they want that.
That was the thing for me was like I want you to be able to get your shit off real quick without feeling the national pressure. Like you know what I'm saying? At least being a comfortable aspect of somebody that you done already known, met before, and I'm not about to. You know what I mean? Get that out there. So now you got more talking points when it's time for these niggas to do what they're gonna do. Because Ak not gonna let it go. Ak's not gonna let it go. He's gonna interview them. It's gonna be all that. So
Ak's not gonna let it go because it means numbers for him. If it didn't mean numbers for him, he wouldn't give a fuck about it.
Exactly.
And he gonna try to apply as much pressure as possible.
Ak admitted it. He said out of his mouth, he feels like Freddie is one of the only people he lost to when it comes to beefing. So he's trying to get his lick back right now. You get what I'm saying? He's like, nigga, the only two fuck people that I feel like I lost to was Rory and Maul because they ended up getting that situation, 10 mil. Bow, you lost that. Now he feel like he lost to Freddie when Freddie made all that merch and was doing all that shit with Ak on fucking Teletubbies and shit. Like, nigga, he feels like he lost that. So you gotta think, nigga, if a nigga knocked you out and you went and you feel like now I got the upper hand,
and I don't
ready to fight.
And I think the problem with Ak is he don't understand that he's setting himself up for another loss because he's gonna want somebody that's gonna validate what he wants to say, and he's not gonna get somebody that has enough clout or spin that's gonna validate and get the validation.
You don't think you get that in his Screwface?
That's definitely not gonna happen with Ivo though.
But I'm saying you don't think you get that with his Screwface because he feels away and he's involved
that's
now.
Not gonna,
but it's not gonna matter.
That's not
gonna make any difference in his career or his life.
Yeah,
hold up.
Ivo was
in
the
whose
one
life?
that
In Hits? Are you saying in Hits' life or in?
It's because of the video that he pulled up. It was Ivo the Grand Duke in the video.
It wasn't no hit video. You know
Ivo's the only.
I'm saying Hit has been involved in the situation now.
And Freddie even threw out Hit. He threw his name out.
Different.
Yeah, and
Right. So that's what I'm
different.
saying. I'm
Here's
saying,
why
do you
it's
think
not
the
gonna
hit
matter.
can do anything?
Hold up. Calm down.
All right, go
Let's
ahead.
go, Vil.
Here's now why it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna stall Fred's career. It's not gonna drop his streams. It's not gonna stop him from getting any opportunities. It's gonna get their stories heard,
Mhm.
which everybody deserves to get their stories heard. But his own old manager, Archie, wrote a whole fucking book. It literally took me like an hour and 5 minutes to read this thing, detail on every wrong thing that happened in the relationship and why he's no longer working with them.
Oh, wow.
Because while Lambo was Lambo and Archie. It was always Lambo and Archie. Lambo had a day job so he couldn't travel with Fred. So it was Archie. Archie was the one who made sure Fred was everywhere on time, planes, interviews, whatever. Lambo never came to G. Archie was out here. I met Archie for the first time on the East Side. So he wrote this whole thing, and everybody in the industry knows Archie. Everybody respects him, thinks he's a good manager. Nothing happened because nobody cares. No matter where you go or what artist it is, you could go to their city, their neighborhood, whatever it is.
Somebody's definitely gonna have something to say.
There's going to be a group of people that don't like him.
Trust.
Whether like Hit has a reason not to have his issues with them. So does Ivo. So it is what it is.
It's interesting to see how it's gonna play out. I want to see if Act's gonna follow through with really bringing them on and doing that, because like I said, once again, it's a win for the city if they get on there, because of the fact of the matter is that's okay. So now we're talking, because that's what I'll say that Fred never did. He never shined in my eyes. This is in my eyes only. I don't feel like he shined a light back on the city. And one of the statements that Hit made was that he was like, Complex had reached out to Fred and said that they wanted to go to Gary to do a piece about the Gary music scene. And Fred had told them, ain't no niggas out there worth listening to. And Complex decided not to come to Gary. So that's the type of thing that I'm talking about, that when I'm saying like it's not a financial thing that niggas needed you to do. Niggas didn't need you to come back and be like, oh, I'm about to start the label and I'm signing every Gary nigga. But some shit like that, that's bogus. If a nigga, and I'm not saying that's an alleged story, so I'm not gonna sit here and be like that's facts.
Listen,
but if that is facts, that's bogus. Like,
listen,
if Complex wanted to come to Gary and you said don't come to Gary because there ain't no talent out here, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up. And the statement that he made on in the Joe Budden interview,
that's a fact.
Like Gary is fucked up, and ain't no love there. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Like it's cool. I don't feel like it should have been any expectations placed on him to lift the city
don't shit on
up,
us. Don't shit on us.
Don't shit on us. Not publicly.
Don't shit on us.
That's fucking it up for other people.
But here's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? Because they know you.
Hold on, Vil.
They know you and they know
Vil. Hold on, Vil. But check this out. Prove them wrong.
We've been. What do you think I've been doing this whole time? And that's what I'm saying. But it's an uphill battle from the shit.
Prove them wrong, because who?
But it's an uphill battle from the shit that nigga said though.
Right, and it's unnecessary.
You could have made my plan.
And it's unnecessary. You don't got to do that. And you're from here.
How do you feel?
You're like number 2 behind Michael Jackson.
How do you feel like it wasn't? How you feel like it wasn't an uphill battle for him though?
It was. So why would you make it that way for somebody else? Why would you make that way though for the next person?
Okay,
if I could pave your path, why wouldn't I let you ride that path?
I'll make it real clear. Okay, Hennessy blows up. Hennessy picks me up, and then they say, so what's up with Nerd Mix? And I'll be like, nah, ain't nothing going on over there.
That's crazy. Exactly.
You see what I mean?
Would not bother me. Would not bother me a fucking bit. Would not bother me a fucking bit.
Bullshit.
I'm being totally honest with you.
I got to call bullshit
would not bother me a fucking bit, because I'm over here running, doing my own shit. Do what you want to do. That don't bother me none, because you're not gonna stop me from moving or grinding. If you want to be, and if Hennessy blows up,
don't matter, bro.
If Hennessy,
but you not gonna look at me differently.
If Hennessy,
you're not gonna have something against me on that.
No, I'm not gonna have something. I'm not gonna have something against you.
I think that's what the thing is going.
Nigga, that was a motherfucking joke. Get it right.
But for real though, you know what I'm saying?
I'm being for real. You trying to tell me because how you would feel about something that I feel the same way is not going to stop my grind from anything.
That's you, bro.
It's not going to stop your grind. And nobody grind ever stopped.
You don't have to
you see what I'm saying?
That's him. But
you
listen,
can't say
that these
all
other
I'm
people
saying,
aren't justified in their feelings.
But all I'm saying,
I'm not saying they're not justified in their feelings. But all I'm saying is I feel that and this is the point I'm making. I feel that none of the relevancy happens for Act unless it's Ivo, the one that's dealing the diss out because of the video he showed.
No, that's a fact. No.
Act is
Ivo not gonna do that.
Ivo's not going to do that. Act's going to take an L.
He wants just stories, period. Act don't give a fuck who it comes from.
He can have a story. He's not going to get no negative story from Ivo. He's not going to get things because
that's what I'm saying.
Because what did the video say?
Ivo is trying to put the G on.
What did the video say? And y'all know Ivo, my dude. And this is no slight on Ivo. This is 10 years ago. This decade ago, this video said, "You're not welcome around here. You're not gonna do anything around here. You're not supposed to be around here." What was this nigga at this weekend?
Energy.
He was on the east side.
I was with him yesterday.
Shooting a video with who? Hold on. Shooting a video with who?
With my
Gary
from who? From where?
Nigga.
Gary.
No, I get it, my nigga. But that's now, bro. We talking about 10 years worth of fucking time.
We not talking about 10 years stuff. It was no other fucking artist putting fucking jerseys on the West Side football team, making sure they had Adidas shoes and everything else.
Facts.
When that school was fucking struggling. Is nobody out here giving out turkeys like he was every year, not looking for the clout.
Listen.
Did he drop some off
this weekend? That's fine. All of that is fine. That's good. I'm glad that that's happening. But publicly, you don't got to shit on this, dog. You from here,
publicly, motherfuckers from here, all they do is shit on other motherfuckers.
I feel them.
Exactly.
I feel them because
that's all this is. That's all this is. Other motherfuckers shit on other motherfuckers.
It's tough because everybody want to be the king. Everybody want to be a chief.
No, I don't.
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you. We know you. But what I'm saying is like this whole conversation deprives from everybody trying to be a chief. You know what I mean? So it's seeming like everybody wants to be the chief, and that's why they mad at him because you were the chief and you didn't come back. So they're looking at it like they can't be chiefs.
Okay. If no, let me hold on.
Still be a chief.
Hold on.
Having the interim title or some shit.
If you need, hold on. No, hold on.
What I mean? If you need, don't get mad at him.
If you need, no.
Cool.
If you look,
you said, your hustle still goes on.
If you looking for another nigga to lead you to be your chief, you nothing but a bitch nigga to be in game with. You ain't nothing but a follower.
That's not what it was, man.
You nothing but a follower to start off with.
Look, hold on. No, I gotta go. I'm about to say this last piece. You said you can't be. You don't want to look for that. But I'm not looking for you to do that. But I'm not looking for you to hinder me on my way up either.
Correct.
Yes.
I'm not looking for you to hinder me. I don't need
that's
no
what I was.
Yes.
I don't
nobody
need no handout from you. I don't need no handout from you. But I need.
That's what I was trying to say.
Hold on.
You
know what I'm saying?
You don't have to create new structures.
Nigga,
I don't need you to create
jump
a new
over. It's already enough out here in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. We got
nobody can.
We don't need a new obstacle to jump
over.
No.
Yeah, let Bianca speak.
I gotta go, Bianca. Go ahead.
Okay, so I get the point of. I don't agree with the whole Chief King thing. Like, I don't think that's the issue. I think they were looking for an opportunity if they had his back. But if the opportunity was given, would you have been able to seize that opportunity?
Fuck yeah.
And then Freddie had his own issues. Freddie had his own issues for about 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he worked
So-
hard. He worked hard to get to where he's at.
No, we
For
not
me-
shit. I know what she talking about. He was fighting court cases for 3 or
Yeah,
4
oh,
years.
right.
I'm not taking anything away from him
Overseas,
at all.
he couldn't help you. He had to help
Yeah.
I
himself.
didn't need help. No one needed help. I
Or
just
not
needed
help,
you not
the
to shit. I just needed you not to shit on us.
But he
That's
had that
all
much
I'm saying.
control.
That's
He had
all
that
I'm
much
saying.
control.
So
over
he
All right,
your
had
check this
control
out.
over not shitting
That's
on
it.
Check
us.
this out. Hold on.
It's a lot of
Hold on. I want to
stories.
hold up.
Makes it extra
Hold on.
hard.
I want to
That's
shout.
not that one. I gotta go.
And hold up, and this is gonna be wild because this is something that I don't think y'all thought would come out of my fucking mouth. All right, you don't need nobody to shit on you because you want to create opportunities, right? I know a gentleman who's taking being shitted on and using it to create his own fucking opportunities, and do what he want to do regardless of what anybody
Man,
can
you
feel
over here
about
trying
him.
to talk about anomalies though.
I'm not talking. It's okay.
And that's fine.
Hey, hold on.
Go
Let
ahead,
me.
go ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold up. If you know what I'm saying, and that's the one thing that I'm going to commend James Worthy on, because
that's a fact. We got to give that nigga his flowers for that. I will say that
because for one,
that.
he isn't going to let nobody but God hinder him from creating any opportunities he can.
That nigga needs to
And
stop typing I with the EYE. I don't understand it, but whatever. We gonna let it rock.
Oh shit! But I'm gonna start that. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Anyway.
And on that note, I gotta go, girl. My brother's out here from San
Go
Diego.
ahead.
Hey, love
Dre.
you, bro.
Hi, Trey.
I couldn't let y'all down 2
Dre.
weeks in a row.
Hey, when you
Make
leave in
some hits.
California,
I don't know yet. I have not bought a ticket to go home.
I get there Friday. I get to San Diego.
I
Friday.
might still be here.
All right.
All right.
right.
Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
All right,
Fuck y'all.
but my
Love,
thing,
bro.
my thing. Hold up, but this is my thing with that and with him. We may not always agree on the tactics that he takes, you know what I'm saying, to make sure he gets his limelight, you know what I'm saying, and the shine properly put on him. But he's not looking for somebody to give him an opportunity or looking for somebody else to help him, you know what I'm saying, garnish an opportunity. He's going to create his own. Regardless of the way you feel like he did, you can agree with the way he does it or not. But if more people had that mentality, you would be giving a fuck about what Freddie Gibbs is doing, because you'd be out there creating what the fuck you want to do.
Exactly. So check this out. We as humans, we already have that survival instinct. If an opportunity is given to somebody that's starving, they're gonna take it.
There's a multi-year run where people got opportunities and got on all types of songs and features and albums and whatnot. And there was an opportunity for public to learn of these artists and grow their fan base and to see how the public responded to everything.
Hold up, this is interesting. Chris said, I don't think Gary isn't big enough to have love and hate, if that makes sense. When you're comparing like Detroit, St. Louis, New Orleans, LA, and etc. We shouldn't.
I
think it does.
Those are actually markets. Gary is not
We're
really
talking
markets.
about talent.
No.
Our
It's like
closest
a
market is
Chicago. Yeah, you would have to have control of something like that, which is how Lil Durk was able to take off.
Because I'll be totally honest with you, I
started
love,
securing, you know what I'm saying, Chicago, and that he was able to shoot up. Gary, it's not really like that. Even besides that, though,
I love it hurts because I got love for all these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I love Gibbs music. I love Hit being a staple. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on the Great Lakes remix. I grew up on the MCGs. My first big performance that I had in Indianapolis, Hit came out and showed me love. You know what I'm saying? My first ever like big solo performance. You know, Ivo's done nothing but walk me through some difficult times that I've been having, you know what I'm saying, for the longest. And doing that shit with me.
That's when I met you, motherfucker.
No, this wasn't that.
That was after that? This
was after that. I said my big first solo performance. This is when I started off as a solo artist when me and Rev broke off and we stopped doing music together.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
I already knew you then. Go ahead.
So it's interesting to me like that because I could sit down and I could see all sides. You know what I'm saying? But I know these people as the people that they are. I don't know the whole story because I don't give a fuck about the whole story. I know what they given to me, and from watching each individual person and listening to their guidance, I don't need anybody to give me an opportunity. Go create my own. Because when you wait for somebody to give you an opportunity, create an opportunity for you, you owe. I don't want debt.
It's not even about
I'm not gonna say that's debt.
It's not even about that though, Indy. It's not about that. It's not about me, whether or not I'm going out and creating the opportunity. I'm talking about like, bro, Freddie Gibbs is literally number 2 from Gary. It's Michael Jackson, and then it's probably Freddie Gibbs.
Janet's
I mean, you can
wait,
Janet.
who was
Janet, but
who was the baseball
she's
player?
LA
We got a
kid,
baseball
though.
player.
She was born here, but she was an LA kid.
We got Mary McGee.
Okay, fine.
But you also got to think,
bro, it's Gibbs. So like when somebody when I go somewhere else and someone refers to Gary, they either referring to Michael Jackson or hey man, you heard this kid named Freddie Gibbs, man? Yeah, that shit tight, dog. You know what I'm saying? Do you know him? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I went to high school with oh shit, man, you knew Freddie Gibbs. Like it's
right.
So get this. All right.
Somebody like him saying like, nah, man, Gary fucked up. Like any of that negativity, it just shines badly on all of us. It makes
let me ask you a question. All right. And then I'm gonna give like I'm gonna try to make some type of fucking comparison. Go ahead.
It's not just him though. People like CJ So Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Same type of shit.
Now let me get.
These are also people that had to achieve their fame after they left Gary. Like Fred's whole circumstance was a fucking of Lambo finding a needle in a haystack when he found Fred's mixtape. You know, that led to Fred's Interscope deal. Okay. And even as that was happening, like in his beginning, like he didn't really have nobody like that. There was only a couple people in the beginning. But
he did though.
All the OGs were hating on him then. Like all the OG Gary.
No, he had Roe.
Yeah, that's what I said. A few people. Listen, a few people. There was even no Taman niggas that were hating on him.
Yep.
So he got the Murder Dog cover, and it was all types of fucking flack, right? So Fred had left. He was in Atlanta after the Interscope deal fell through. 2006, 2007, 2008 era. You know, to the point where he wasn't after that, and he got on pills real bad in Atlanta. And Josh Lagoon, rest in peace, paid for him to come back out to California. He was sleeping on Goon's couch. And they're like, you know, we're going to do it. You know, let's try this one last push type shit. You know, Lambo Archie never stopped fucking with him. In fact, the guy who Lambo discovered Fred for Joey Weinberger, 3H, he kind of left them all hanging. Like he knew Lambo and Archie and shit like from like high school and shit. So they were interning for him at Interscope. When he left Interscope for Charles Hamilton, bringing Charles Hamilton. I think it was at Columbia, if I'm not mistaken. And then he like changed the phone number. He stopped talking to everybody. Fred, fucking Archie, Lambo's kind of what like Fred did to like Hit and fucking like Edge and shit like that. He just kind of like stopped talking to everybody, you know? So that's when it became like Lambo and Archie were going to be the architects of the whole fucking brand, so to speak. And that's when everybody from back here started getting involved more and more. And then that one thing led to another. Then this whole Straight Slam clique formed. And then everything kind of like shrunk to the ESGN clique. And then everything shrunk till it was kind of all over. It was a wild ride. It's kind of fucked up how it all ended. You know,
of course.
Everybody has their right to feel how they feel about the situation.
Okay, so with you being right now on the podcast, you're the one that was there for the whole ride. So for you to be able to say that, that's a lot.
It's well, like I met Fred for the first time at Big B Studio with Reed.
No shit.
The first time I met Fred, he wasn't even rapping like that. He came.
Shit.
I check it out. People would be like, "Oh, he ain't a real vice lord, and he ain't never sold no weed." I met Fred through the realest nigga I ever knew in my life, Andrew the Reaper Jones, who was a vice lord, and he came to the studio and sold us weed.
No shit. That's crazy.
That's how I met Fred.
That's crazy.
Fred even has a song on one of his albums where he name drops Reap. Well, Andrew Jones. So yeah. So that's how I originally met Fred, you know, and we hooked back up when me and T-Dub went to Notainment one time. And when Fred seen that I was doing shit with IndianaRap.com, and that was part me, that's how I started getting all the music that he was doing like that. And then it went from IndianaRap.com, and then Villain Radio and the Gibbs brand kind of grew at the same time because I would be getting all these fucking exclusive shits to drop.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm like, hey Keish, I'm like the motherfucking. It's weird. It's like I'm the fucking rap historian, some shit. But
no, you old, so you're like the fucking library index system. Like we got to go through the cards and pull the right one out.
We get some more shit.
I've been around. I've been around since Gary really had a scene.
That's crazy.
You know,
that's
crazy as hell, man. Because like I didn't know nothing about you until Drew was like, "Hey, I'm finna put you on to somebody," and I'm like, "Don't put me on to nobody. I ain't fucking with nobody, man." Then he put me on to you, and I was like, "All right, this motherfucker, all right. Yeah." All right.
Well, it's crazy to
with you ever since, my brother.
No, it's crazy the connection.
Hey, here's how me and Drew started
crazy.
Rapping. Here's how me and Drew started rapping. We started rapping because in his backyard he had like a little half-court basketball court. Like his whole backyard was like concrete, right? And he had a basketball rim. And every time the ball went over the fence, there was a dog next door.
Yeah.
And we weren't going over the fence because we were like it was a mean dog. So we were just chilling. He had an older brother named Mark. And Mark had this dope ass like record player. He had a laser disc. And we were not allowed in his room. But there was nobody at the crib. We were in this nigga's room. So what we were doing is we would take the records on the B side with the instrumentals, and we would make up our own songs with the same melodies and cadence of the raps of the motherfuckers who did the song.
Yeah,
that's how I started. Like it was us, like because we couldn't play basketball no more because the fucking dog bought us.
Right.
It's around 95, 96.
Oh no, this was fucking 1990.
Oh wow.
1999,
Okay.
Yeah. And when he bought his first beat machine,
I'm about to be 40. I'm about to be 40. I'll be 41 on Saturday.
What?
Next Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, Keisha said I look like I'm in the TMZ newsroom.
Come on in, girl.
That I appreciate that, Keisha. At least I know I got the vibe right. To get the T going. Right. So you said 97, anyway. 96, 98. So back when you were 21, 22.
No, shit.
He wasn't that old.
Put it this way: I met me and Andrew met in second grade. We met in 1988.
Holy shit!
Wow.
I was 5.
Yeah,
I was 2.
I was 1.
He got killed. He died in 2006.
Oh.
I believe.
One of the hardest days of my life because he was the first person. He was the first person.
It was 6. 2006. Yeah,
March or some shit, maybe.
He was the first person that ever told me I should try to rap. He's like, "You dope. You should practice that."
So, it's everybody that's had their problems with dude. I've never had. I've maintained contact here and there. I went and seen him yesterday.
I heard that.
So it's I don't
know, man.
I wish it would have ended a different way. I wish it wouldn't have ended. I wish it would have just rode on and been some fucking dynasty type fucking shit, you know.
With the relationship that was going on with especially with Roll, man. You know, we all fuck with Roll, I think.
That's the first studio I ever went to.
Oh yeah,
and recorded.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was the studio. That was the spot.
He was the first person to tell me to stop rapping.
Hey, hold on.
You lying?
No, I'm not.
Really?
No, I'm not.
No shit.
No, I'm not. But that's what gets you the inspiration to, if you really want to do it. You know what I'm saying? To double down and keep going.
Hey, here's the fucked up thing in the situation. It took all this time and all this fucked up shit to happen for Ivo and Hit to finally get
closure,
to be able to tell their side of the story. Because before they would never be able to get told their story on a national level. Right. And now they're gonna have the opportunity to do so, which they should, because what's done in the dark. Mm-hmm. I know Mitch Passmore knows this phrase, was done in the dark comes to the light. And then the truth, there's all, and what's the other one? There's their side, there's your side, and then there's the truth.
Yep.
And we can't get to the truth until we have all sides.
You got everybody on Fifth
everybody pointing
that was beefing with everybody in the valley. You know what I'm saying? And it was all vice lords. You know what I'm saying? Beefing with each other. It's so much shit that come out through this music, and it's funny how it's all coming back right now. So now we finna get a lot of motherfuckers telling their story. And it need to be told.
Hey,
it does.
Y'all making it sound like it's surviving Freddie Gibbs. Jeez.
It's a what in Freddie Gibbs? What you say?
No, surviving Freddie Gibbs. No, it's not. It's not.
It's not. No, it's not. You know what? It's not surviving Freddie Gibbs. I'm telling you right now, it's surviving Gary. That's honestly what should be surviving Gary, because I don't know what it is about. I don't know what it is about home where. I've never been anywhere in the United States, and I lived a lot of places. I think Rome was kind of like me, because you was an Army brat too, right?
Yeah, Air Force though.
Yeah, moved. I was Army. Fuck the Air Force. They ain't shit. Fuck your planes. I moved around a lot, and I've never seen people just hate on each other like they do here. Everybody has to have a shine when
there's room for everybody.
There's room, especially here. There's room for everybody.
And Bianca, I'm gonna go back to what you said before. Like, yeah, that Indians thing still stands. You know what I mean? Because like, if everybody wants to be the greatest, you got to understand. Like, sometimes you got to do push-ups. Don't nobody want to do push-ups no more. They just want to automatically wake up one day and be the greatest. Everybody want to be a chief.
What's the story that was told about Kobe? Who told? Was it
Pippen?
Who told? Nah, who told the story about Kobe? A point guard.
She said Pippen.
Was it the point guard?
Sorry.
What's the point guard for the Bulls that got into the?
He's in his feelings like a motherfucker.
Yeah, what's the point guard for the Bulls that got into the motorcycle accident that ended up changing?
Jason Williams.
Yeah, they ended up changing all the fucking rules in your contract on you couldn't do different shit in the offseason after that.
Hey, that was already in his contract.
Like play basketball.
That was already in his contract. That shit was in, like, Dennis Rodman had certain shit in his contract, so he do crazy shit.
It's kind of like what he said. The story he had about Kobe Bryant when they were gonna play him. He was like, he came out to warm up. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, when he left and he came back, Kobe was still out there. You know what I'm saying? He went out to ask him. He's like, why was you still out there? He was like, I couldn't leave first and let you see. You know what I'm saying? That you outworked me. You know, I'm like, when is it gonna be that we actually, and there are individuals that are. There are big ups to Dodie G. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Butter. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people out there that are putting in the work, and it's a lot of people that feel like, I see you putting in the work, now throw me an alley. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't with me working in the gym, shooting in the gym, so why should I throw you that alley-oop? Let me give you the blueprint. Watch how I work and then implement it yourself. You know what I'm saying? If I got a chance, I got a chance. But if I don't, I don't. Everybody doesn't deserve, if they're not going to put in the work, to be a part of that team. And that's
did y'all see the Michael Jordan special?
Don't make a fuck about that.
No. What you're saying, it makes sense. Because this has something to do with that. How Pippen was. How he only got paid a couple $100,000.
That's because he was stupid.
Wow. Jordan was getting them millions. But he said something. He was like, "Bruh, we was a team. Like
But that's his
you
fault.
couldn't have made them plays without us."
Jordan should have. I mean, Pippen should have
There's
went and
no-
made. Pippen
hey,
should have went and
hey,
made some
But
shoes.
Pippen was
Then
dope as
Mike,
fuck, man.
He
Mike
didn't
said
get
it.
the best. Mike said it the best. He said there's no I in team, but there's an I in win.
Okay.
But was he gonna win without Pippen?
Yes.
I think eventually he would.
Eventually.
Mhm.
But being a team is to
Yeah,
bring the whole team.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be a team.
But that's because Pippen didn't speak up for himself and get his people to get him more money.
Back then, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, Mike didn't make no money
Yeah.
either till his last like 3-4 seasons. With the Bulls,
But-
like he wasn't making shit.
But it was more than Pippen.
But the contracts were way different back then too.
Mm,
The only reason the contracts are like they are now because the fucking TV money they get. Now they get billions and billions of dollars a year
Mhm.
from the TV, and they got
This-
to distribute that. So
in the
contracts
end, everything. In the end, this is how it's gonna go. This is how I feel about it. Ivo put out a video a decade ago, right? Before any of us were even really fucking with YouTube and shit like that. So let's put it that way. He decided to put something up for people to see that probably didn't get any hits or something before then. You know what I'm saying? Except for like, hold on, listen, except for like, you know what I'm saying, people that he knew and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Lil Buzz. A decade later, that same work that he put in, which he's been constantly put in work, you know what I'm saying, is paying off. And he's getting a well-deserved light shined on him for everything he's been through and all the work he's done.
Yes.
So I'm not taking. So when it comes down to it, he didn't need. This man did not need a handout because he's being rewarded for all the work that he put in.
Ivo was never Pippen.
That
That was the wrong button. I don't gotta memorize yet.
Nah, Ivo,
Round of applause.
Ivo
He was
deserves-
never Pippen.
Ivo deserves this look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He deserves this look. So,
If they could, yeah.
everybody that Ivo's involved with, everything that he's doing, you know what I'm saying, will come off that look, but it's all coming off of work. Off of hard work. Everybody
Being
he's
ready.
working with, everything, being ready
Absolutely.
for this time to come. You have to be ready. Now, I'm interested in hearing, because
Like
I don't
said
know.
before, push-ups.
I'm always interested in hearing his part, because Hit in itself has done well for himself.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People might not. People might,
Hits a fucking hustler. He's gonna
Longevity.
yeah. People might.
His work ethic is unmatched and shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
a lot of people look. I had somebody was talking to me at work who I guess somebody from fucking Chicago at work was talking to me. And they was like, "So he got a studio. He do this." I'm like, "Hit better." I'm working a 9 to 5 and doing all this other shit just to stay afloat. You know what I'm saying? Hit's way better off than me. To me, I look at him and he's winning.
Yeah.
Because he can go do what he wants to do and do what he wants to do. And that comes from the work ethic that he has, and he didn't stop working. He didn't let that situation that he had that turned into a bad situation, that bad mark, stop him from being the person that he could be and grinding. He could say whatever he want to say because he experienced that.
Mhm.
But that didn't stop him from going for the win that he got. And he's even set his kid up to be able, you know what I'm saying, to take care of himself, build his own wealth, build his own business. He's not going to wait for somebody to give him a handout.
facts.
And he's the one that went through the bullshit. So I don't want to hear nobody else talking about, oh, somebody didn't come back and give me, you know what I'm saying, my shine, or somebody give an opportunity. When the people who feel like they got shysted for that opportunity didn't stop working to create their own while you're still standing there waiting on a fucking handout.
Nice.
That's the runts talking.
Well said. Well said, sir.
That's how I feel, because I ain't gonna stop working. We gonna be on Amazon soon.
Hmm.
No, that's it.
Rome's not gonna stop doing music. He's not waiting on Freddie Gibbs to come give him a handout. Trail's not gonna wait. Bianca's a hidden fucking talent, and if she get off her ass and just get in the studio fucking 24/7, she can't because she has responsibilities. But she do that. Who the fuck is Jennifer Hudson? Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is that? We got Bianca Tate right here.
I heard that, Andy.
We see what Dre doing.
Let me find out.
Ain't none of this shit stopping Dre from doing what he doing.
Ain't it? Shout out to Dre.
Come on, man. Let's get to work, Hollow Gang Bug.
He been working.
You should be number 3 or 4. So let's go, man. We got plenty of talent out here, and there's plenty of people out here working. None of that shit ever stopped Al Coleon from working. It's so many people out here where they didn't look for that, and they're succeeding in what they want to do, but we still sitting around here waiting for handouts. Fuck that shit. If y'all don't like him because he didn't come back and give you a motherfucking opportunity, fuck it. Go create your own fucking opportunity. Fuck that shit. Move around.
This is all facts.
Move around because
This is all facts.
it's way too much talent. Oscar the Don, fucking Mr. King. It's too many people out here that can move around and get recognition, and then let you guys be the expression of what talent is here. Don't look for somebody else shine a light. You go show them what we got. Don't let one person disturb you from doing what you want to do, because that person, whether they want to or not, they ain't got to give a fuck. They got theirs already. And they gonna have theirs regardless of what you do. They set. Thank you, Ralph. Ralph could easily be a number 3 too.
Mm-hmm.
Put it up. What'd he say?
He just said agreed. Hold up,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna give him a shout out. I'm gonna give him a shout out because I normally don't shout him out. It ain't because I got no beef.
Nah,
It's just because I
shout
don't
him
think
out.
about. Nah, I'm finna shout him out. None of this shit that's going on did that stop Jay Slave from going to do that album, working to put his own money into what the fuck he was gonna do and setting up
Did
his
that on
own
his
fucking
own.
album release to go do what the fuck he needed to do.
Yep.
And a good ass
And
album.
ain't complaining about the fucking situation neither. Out there
Yep.
grinding, ain't looking for no fucking cosigns. Just saying, just please give me the opportunity to listen to my music. Let's go, man. Let's go. And shit. Y'all motherfuckers lucky Father Time still don't rap, dog.
Man.
Swear to God.
Y'all is so lucky
Man.
Father Time
He
still
give
don't
us a
rap.
gym every once in a while. One of these every once in a while. Man, Father fucking Time.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Not on some Andre 3000 shit. Oh, we see him once every decade. Y'all lucky.
Yeah.
Y'all lucky Vision still don't rap.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I got a CD of his upstairs.
Y'all got a fucking door
CD
wide the fuck open for y'all.
Vision?
Uh-huh.
Which one?
Don't ask me that.
I got Drunk at Church right here. Like I keep that shit on my
That's
desk to
probably
look
it.
at it for inspiration.
It's in my Apple Music.
I got a hard copy.
Look.
I probably got 2.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hey, Rome, tell them they lucky King Illy isn't serious about rap.
Man.
He is.
You know what I mean.
Let's put them back together.
You know what I mean.
Okay. That's how we do it.
I was about to say, what you mean he
Together, though.
ain't serious?
You know what I mean. If that man gets serious, he too far. Let that motherfucker get that boy. Let him get a cool 100,000 in Bitcoin. It's over with for a lot of y'all.
I just
Yeah,
talked.
no,
I just
shit.
talked to Vision the other
Just
day.
let me get another Thugged Out album.
Didn't he just
Hold up,
get married?
I got one for y'all, and
Vision.
No.
Somebody.
I got one for y'all, and Ville will
Talk to him all
probably
the time. That's one of my very good friends.
Ville will
Okay.
probably laugh at me for this,
Well,
dog. Y'all is really fucking lucky that Kyle Rev 810 Miller isn't rapping right now.
He is.
Not really.
He is. Album coming soon. In
Before we get
8
into
years.
it, this is perfect segue. I got something to play into the next segue. You like music or fuck music? You like fucking movies and TV shows and shit, and you want to watch two people talk shit about movies and TV shows, good shit, bad shit, all types of shit. Then
Oh,
you should watch
shit.
Me and Indy on fucking Lights, Camera, Action. It's our new show. We got 2 episodes already. Episode 3 this week. I think we settled
Get it.
on. I guess we're doing it on Tuesdays or something.
Aren't you out of town?
I don't leave till Friday.
You don't leave till Friday?
Yeah.
Tuesday. All Are we doing it live? We're gonna record it this time.
I don't know. What day can you do it live?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday or Thursday. It's gonna be one of those 2 days.
Like
It'll be Tuesday because Thursday I'll be doing all type of shit and get ready to leave.
All right. Well, we'll do it Tuesday.
Tuesday.
You're good because the fucking interview I'm doing, I'm recording. I don't have to do it.
Anyway,
live.
here you guys go.
Ooh.
That was dope.
Spicy.
I feel like you ripped off. I feel like you ripped off last season's intro from fucking Legends of Tomorrow.
I don't give a fuck what I
I thought it was dope.
It fits the vibe though, so I'm not gonna say that it fits the vibe. But your ass has to go see Eternals tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. This week is ending in tragically, as 8 people have died at Astroworld, Travis Scott's music festival in Houston.
I have so many inappropriate jokes.
Too soon.
Hold on.
Too
Hold
soon,
on.
buddy.
Bruh.
Hold those to yourself.
Bruh.
Yeah. Anyway.
I like that bruh button.
Yeah. I got it specifically for Indy. Bianca.
Yes.
What have you read about the incident? And why?
I just saw a clip on TMZ where an officer, or maybe the sheriff, not sure, was just explaining that I guess maybe a security guard was OD'd or whatever. They gave him Narcan to revive him. And then I guess they saw maybe where he was stuck in the neck with something. So I'm kind of confused as to what people passed out with. Were people just shooting people in the necks with drugs? Or, what was the thing? Were people passing out because it was so hot? Or
The JBP, where I get all my news from in current events.
Which is
Hold on.
It was said that on top of people passing out because of what was going on, because I don't know why you would hold an event with that many people in the climate that we're in right now. There was people running around injecting people with narcotics. Don't know what type of drug it was, but there was little kids and shit there. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't just a thing where it's an adult event. This isn't like one of them fucking festivals you go to, fuck, drink, have sex, and I said sex twice, do drugs and get married, be merry. That's not a prophecy of my past life. But
Okay.
it's a weird thing going on. But the fact that this is what I didn't like about this situation. I didn't like Travis Scott being blamed for what was going on, or the fact that they're blaming him for not stopping the concert. It's over 50,000 people in this fucking venue.
Check it out. I've been on.
I'm gonna slightly disagree on that.
I've been on stage with about 45,000 people in the crowd, and you can't see anything but heads. You can't see shit.
All you see is happiness.
All you
on the other
is
side.
just to see, and
it's like rows of people, and they move and do all types
having a
of
ball.
shit.
And then you add to the fact that it was dark at that point.
With the sound of the music coming out the speakers and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
I was thinking he had monitors or whatever in his ears. Don't they do that on stage? So
yeah.
So this is the only thing I'm gonna say about that. Before we read the statement from the young lady, I've seen
Sorry,
some
Trell,
stuff.
I just took Trell away and shit.
I've seen some things, even
I'm still alive.
the documentary that he's had of him performing. You know what I'm saying? And he has great crowd control. He's stopped concerts before because somebody has gotten hurt, and made sure that, you know what I'm saying, security or whatever, you know what I'm saying, could get them up. They either passed out or, you know what I'm saying, at his concerts they mosh.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Please believe this might not be, but damn, though,
I had no idea.
Y'all didn't have y'all didn't have control over this small confined of an area where the crowd is raving so much that they squish too many people into one area, dog.
Yeah.
Like that's mad crazy. Like at some point, so he did stop the concert for a little bit as the ambulance was coming in. So somehow the ambulance got notified and he stopped the concert for a little bit. Probably maybe for about 30 seconds before they kicked on the next song. Like, damn. I don't know. I've seen you do better before. Like, did anybody nobody saw this video?
At some point, like something like it's insane.
I'm not gonna blame it on him though, because that's something that y'all probably should have. I don't know, man. That it's tough. That's tough. They were so excited to see Travis Scott, dog, that they all rushed into one area and started crushing people and running over them.
I heard reports at first that it was a 14-year-old was the youngest one that died, but then I heard another report that it was a 10-year-old.
Well,
okay,
from what I've seen, they released
that died from it.
The ages of
I haven't
7
read
other
it.
people. The 8th one hadn't been released yet, and the youngest one at that time was 14.
Okay,
I could hold on. I could Google it.
I think the youngest one was
crazy.
10, and that's nuts.
Either way, that's sad though, man.
And how can this be prevented so it does not happen again?
As of 3 hours ago, it's saying that 7 out of the 8 victims have been identified.
Okay.
And this is from a Houston ABC affiliate. It's the newest thing that came up on Google.
Where was this at?
Houston. That's where he's from.
The Coliseum?
No, I don't know for sure.
You talking about where was Astroworld?
Where the event actually happened? Yeah.
Don't he got that shit like a theme park or some shit like that?
Oh, that's weird.
Shit like a motherfucking festival or something.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you probably
it was his own.
I don't know,
it was the Astroworld actual festival, right?
Yeah.
And then what was so crazy?
A bunch of people come out.
What was so crazy is, I guess, reports when the thing happened, they were just saying, okay, Kylie and her unborn baby were not hurt or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's important, but there were people hurt.
How about the people dead?
That died?
Fuck about
So I thought that was very tasteless too.
Yeah.
With that whole situation.
Yeah. And the fact that she was taken up and said, no, he didn't know anything was going on.
Well, that's her baby daddy, so.
Yeah,
well,
she
he wouldn't know anything, but he wouldn't know anything was going on. Like, it looks like a crowd having a blast. If his music is jamming, he jamming on the stage, he looking at the crowd jamming. He don't know that they're really fucked up right now.
Yeah. And something's going to come out about them drugs or whatever. And that's another layer of the situation too. I
think. Yeah, that's a whole nother.
I need the toxology report.
What is that? 3 to 4 weeks?
Shout out to Bud.
Yeah, Ralph. He's been to many heavy metal concerts, and when you fall in the pit stops and picks you up and then continues moshing. This is a whole different era of people.
This is different. Right. This was different though, Ralph.
Right, yeah.
What happened was he had I think 3 stages set up. And so everybody who's at the concert, they get the alert that Travis Scott is about to go on, and
you think they just went crazy?
So they came running
over there. Yeah.
From the other stages. It's videos of it.
Yeah.
They're coming through the gates. They are, and it just flooded the place. People running because they wanted to see Travis Scott so bad in Houston at Astroworld.
This
that's crazy.
This person posted Instagram, a lengthy Instagram post, numerous pictures with all the with the story.
Mhm.
Have who's read this? You read it?
Yeah, I read it.
You read it, Bianca?
Mm-hmm.
Eddie, you read it?
Mhm.
Long as ever.
Trail,
It's really long.
I'm there.
Hard.
Did you read it?
I'm
Did
there.
you read it? Okay. Should we read it?
Sure.
I think so.
Who's gonna
I
read
think
it?
so. That shit is
You?
super small
right.
right now.
You because you got it pulled up on your screen.
Took me too long to read it.
All right.
You send me the link. I'll read it.
Okay. No.
Today,
I
Feel
can't.
about to do
Govern
it.
it.
Today is November 5th, 2021. It is a Friday. Is this when did this happen?
Thursday. Wednesday.
It happened Friday, right?
No, I haven't.
No, it was
Did it
Thursday.
happen?
Thursday
It happened
into
Thursday?
Friday.
Okay. Today is November 5th, 2021. It is a Friday. Who I am in this story is not important. Rather, it is important to the things that I have now witnessed. That kind of is like fishy right there in its own, but I can see the anonymity that they want to keep. Astroworld, Houston, Texas. Travis Scott is the only one performing. I don't know how many people were at the festival, but I do know that every single person was at that stage. My friend and I wanted to be close to the stage, as close as we possibly could get. We were not able to get very close, but we did end up on the side near the walkway in the middle. Surrounding us were chest-high metal gates, barriers. We stood there for 2 hours, as did every other person. Every gap was filled. Where your feet were placed was where they stayed. And if you guys have seen any footage from it, it was really like that. Like it was packed in.
Full.
Like sardine
Yes.
cans, like they say back in the day. Every gap was filled. Energy rose as the time neared to the beginning of the show. Within the first 30 seconds of the first song, people began to drown in other people. So there's a sea of people, and like people are like drowning, like in this packed crowd. There are so many people, tall men, women and men, where the only thing you could see was the back of a person in front of them. The rush of the people became tighter and tighter. Breathing became something only a few were capable of. The rest were crushed or unable to breathe in the thick, hot air. Houston, why I say I don't like going to Texas?
Right.
Humidity. Republicans are big bugs, but that's humidity. That hot thickness. My friend began to gasp for breath, and she told me we needed to get out. We tried. There was nowhere to go. The shoving got harder and harder. If someone's arms had been up, it was no longer a possibility to put them down. So people began to choke one another as the mass swayed. It became more and more violent. We began to scream for help. We could see security just a few people over in the walkway in the middle. It got tighter, impossible to breathe. As our lungs were compressed between the bodies of those surrounding us, most people began to scream for help. Whew, man.
That's deep.
I can't.
More and more people began to scream for help. Some people began to collapse. The music continued. Hundreds of people ripped their vocal cords apart, screaming for help. But we were not heard. There was nowhere to go. My friend was trapped between people on every side of her, and she was as she desperately tried to move towards the rail, it was no use. The screaming intensified. As more people realized they could not breathe, we begged security to help us. For the performer to see us and know something was wrong. None of that came. We continued to drown, more and more. One person fell or collapsed. It doesn't matter how it started. Once one fell, a hole opened in the ground, and it was like watching a Jenga tower topple. Person after person was sucked down. You could not guess from which direction the shove of hundreds of people would come next. You were at the mercy of the wave. I watched my friend be dragged away from me and lost sight of her. I began to realize in that moment that there is a way to die that not many people know about, being trampled to death. I saw terror in every eye that I met, even the ones that told me to breathe and stay calm. We know there was a very big chance that some of us would not make it out alive. I was pushed away from the rail into the crowd of people where I could hear from another direction the shrieks of animals. It was happening all around me, these sinkholes of people. I was moved back towards the sinkhole, and I the sinkhole that I started at, and I was pushed to the edge of it. I sunk my feet into the ground. I put my arms out and tried to stop anyone from entering the circle or pushing those already in it. I was shoved further to the ground, my face at the cold, hard plastic below us, and saw the body of a man, his face below mine. Well, shit. There were people below the ones I could see from above. There was a floor of bodies, of men and women. Below, 2 layers of fallen people above them. I began to shriek. I felt a primal fear rip through me, and I'm not sure anyone understood the magnitude of the situation below. I screamed. There were people on the floor. There were people unconscious, being trampled by every foot that slammed into the ground as each individual tried to keep themselves upright. I saw his face. I became a shield for him. I think he smiled at me. Then I was shoved to the side. I saw more shoes slammed to the ground, exactly in the spot his body lay, face up. I couldn't help him. I couldn't help any of them. I didn't stop screaming the entire time. No one knew there were people below those that they could see. I almost met the same fate. I was losing balance, and I asked a man to grab me. He pulled me up, and I righted myself just for a fraction of a second before I was sucked back into the crowd. I couldn't take what I saw. I had to get out. I had to get help. I had to do something. Somehow. I went toward the back of the crowd at a guardrail. A man pulled me over it. There were so many people just standing there like nothing was happening, like people weren't dead a few feet from them. I saw the cameraman, eyes glued to the stage, elevated on the platform, a platform that looked directly into the crowd. And I think if you guys seen the video, I think this might be the girl that walked up to the stage.
Yeah.
And was like explaining everything.
Yeah.
I didn't see the video. I couldn't find it.
Let's see.
I'm gonna need somebody to send it to me.
I climbed the ladder and pointed to the hole, telling him people were dying. He told me get off the platform and continue filming. I screamed over and over again. He wouldn't even look in the direction, so I pushed the camera so it pointed toward where I had just come from. He became angry. He called someone else up. I told him the same thing. People were dying. We needed to stop the music. We needed help. We needed attention towards the mass because I thought if only these people were aware, maybe they would do something. The other man grabbed my arm and told me if I didn't get down. And told me if I wouldn't get down, he would push me off the 15-foot platform with no sides if I didn't get down. I told him to help. I told him people were dying. I showed him where. He wouldn't look in the direction either. I was in total disbelief. Here were 2 people that could actually do something, had the power to do something, cut the camera, call him back up, pause, something. They did nothing. I looked over the sinkhole. People were screaming, reaching out with their hands towards me, calling for help. I couldn't see the floor. The strangest thing happened in that moment. People began to boo at me. They pointed their fury at me, unleashed a rage. I screamed people were dying over and over, and no one would listen. Somehow I ended up on the ladder, going back down mindlessly. I should have ripped the camera to shreds. I looked at the other guard in his eyes, and I told him he was the one responsible for countless deaths. He did nothing. I went under the platform, called 911. The only thing they said, and they were calling the medical team in. I told the operator over and over we needed to stop the concert because we just needed a pause. We needed light, awareness of the deaths, nothing. A kid watched me under the platform, watched me break down in tears, explaining how I saw people crushed, stomped on, unconscious. He watched the operator say nothing. I went out, not sure what to do. Suddenly, 2 men in red medical shirts, looking confused and lost, bumped into me. I explained everything, and they told me they had gone in and saw nothing. 2 girls that were in the pit with me were standing beside me, heard that and helped explain it. was there. We led them to it. They climbed the metal gates and went through the people. Those were the only ones working that were brave enough that night. I had endless respect for those two men. We waited, the two girls and I, and watched people being thrown over the railing, people trying to escape the cage that we had been in. And then the end result were the 8 people dying. 7 of them have been identified.
I thought it was more than that.
8 total, but 7 have been identified.
Those are the deaths, but it was
like 17
many other people.
Yeah, it was a bunch of people injured and hospitalized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the deaths are John Hilgert, 14 years old. He was a freshman at Memorial High School in Houston.
Shit.
So far, the youngest victim, Brianna Rodriguez, 16 years old and a junior, who attended Heights High School in Houston. Franco Patino, a University of Dade student from Naperville, Illinois. Rodolfo Pena, 23 years old from Laredo, Texas. Danish Beg, 27 years old from Dallas. Axel Costa from Washington State. They did not list his age on here. And then
could that be that 10-year-old?
No, I don't think so.
What was his name again?
Axel Acosta.
And what did he do?
It didn't. His father actually identified him after he saw a photo from forensic sciences.
Yeah.
Axel had gone to the Astroworld with a group of friends, and last check medical examiners are still working to confirm the body of Axel.
Yeah. And then Jake Jernak, 20 years old, a junior at Southern Illinois University at Carbondale. And then the 8th person hasn't been identified. Maybe the speculation is true that it's a 10-year-old. It was involved, but all tragic deaths, and our condolences to all their families.
So much, too much.
Yeah,
too much.
That's craziness, man.
So how exactly did it start? Do anybody have any?
Travis
think
Scott.
about how
Travis Scott started performing, and the crowd started.
And they just
going
went crazy.
Nuts.
I didn't even know he was popular.
Yo,
like that.
It's
you didn't know Travis. You didn't know Travis
turnstiles and shit.
You didn't know Travis Scott was popping like that.
No, I mean I knew he was like popping, like he had his own cereal or something, and then
Travis Scott is another level of performer.
I didn't know. I had no idea.
Like when that Astroworld album dropped, the world stopped.
There has to be. They have to come. Like it's foolish. There needs to be some type of occupancy fucking limits.
They have to figure that out.
And in any other state there might have been because of COVID, but it's
they were Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, it was Texas.
It was in Texas. So
Texas.
But it's something that shouldn't happen. Something that should have been
happen, man. They
regulated a little bit better.
You got that many, man.
It was a festival. You know, the same thing could have happened back in the 90s with Eminem or something like that.
No, but this is what's crazy to me, man. I'm starting to have and this is with me, new father. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to have those issues that I wouldn't have had before. You know what I'm saying? Becoming a father on these young kids being at these festivals and different things like that. Like,
yeah, and I was like, where were their parents at?
No, it's not even that. It's shouldn't they do it? Is this something where should they start to turn these to where it has to be, you know what I'm saying, adult only, 18 or over, or limit to where somebody under that has to be accompanied by adult, or where they can actually purchase tickets to be at?
From my understanding, this is a family event though.
Yeah.
Like this is something to come to.
A 3-stage music festival.
Yeah. But depending on
But it was in Texas.
Depending on how you set it up.
Shit,
They
like
kids
we
love Travis Scott. They
we
fucking
didn't have any
playing him
boundaries.
on Fortnite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they
See, and
love
that's the
Travis
thing.
Scott. They
Yeah.
want to
That's the
go
thing.
see this
I didn't
motherfucker.
know.
And
I didn't know who
they
this is.
parents probably love him too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So let's go to
True.
the Travis Scott show. Like this shit is
It's like shit.
It's
We
lit.
we didn't have anybody telling us we couldn't go anywhere. We was like, get out my house. That's what our parents was like.
That's
Like,
what your
go
parents.
outside.
That's what your parents was like.
I'm glad they
Yeah,
was
nah,
because I was able to scrape my
I
knee.
don't know
You
what
know
that
what I
was.
I couldn't go to no festival.
My kids in my house all day.
That shit would
Nah,
have been
Yeah,
lit.
it
they
was-
in my house all day. Get the fuck
go to no
out. Go
festival.
do something.
For
I
me,
could not go to the.
I couldn't go.
Market Park thing.
Man, look,
It
when
was
the
it
fairs
was
came
school.
in,
It was school.
get the fuck out.
It was school, soccer practice. You know what I'm saying, and home.
Home.
Nah, it was get the fuck out.
Nah,
But
I
you
grew
better
up.
be back at this time.
Nah, I grew up in the Bronx. I wasn't allowed outside unless it was.
I could only play in my yard.
But yeah, that's it's
That's unfortunate, man.
yeah.
Very.
It really sucks. I just don't want. I don't want Travis to get that flack, but
Yeah.
I feel like people are still gonna give it to him.
I don't think he'll
It
get
ain't
the
gonna-
flag.
it
I
ain't
think
gonna
it's.
Who's
hold.
over
hope
the
not,
festival? Who's
I
over
think-
the festival?
No,
Right.
I honestly think it's gonna start. They're
He can
gonna
be
have
held
to.
negligent for it.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
got
he could be held negligent in some regards. But
Yeah.
Then they better lock fucking
if-
Alec Baldwin the fuck up. Then
My God.
mm.
No.
Segue.
why?
You
Why?
don't- you don't-
Because in a movie set, they have been saying that there's like checkpoints.
Hold on. The checkpoints were invalid because the union workers walked off and he went and hired scrubs to come in because his production company was over the movie.
yeah.
With that said,
I didn't know
with
it
that
was
said,
him.
they should have known.
Yeah.
With that
Yeah,
said, with
it
the
should've
people
been-
that
yeah.
walked off, somebody else should have double checked.
Yeah.
And okay, somebody else should have double checked, but when you hire
I'm not
inexperienced,
blaming it on Baldwin. It ain't his fault.
it's his production.
Somebody
It's
else
his.
shoulda double
He
checked.
should have double checked because he approved the production company to be able to hire untrained people.
What if he ain't never shot a real gun before except a blank in a movie?
Then you should have just when the
All
other
he used to
when-
is
Bro,
shooting
yeah,
blanks.
Bro, he an actor. He done shot a gun before.
Yeah, he done shot blanks.
he's a hunter. He done shot
Nah,
guns
bro.
before.
He done
Okay,
shot
yeah,
guns
yeah.
before. That's
Yeah, okay.
that's
You
what I'm
don't-
trying to say.
but
He,
okay,
he done
but
shot some
when the
guns.
No, hold on,
now.
hold
When
on.
the gun get put to you, that it's on that tray right there. That's the gun you picking up. You already
gun-
He's
sure
trusting
that
the
it
team,
instant went
but
through all the
This is-
checkpoints.
Hold on, no, because
He
the
hired-
check,
this is
no,
something
because
that
the,
we'll talk about on another show called Lights Camera Action.
because the checkpoints were skipped because it's not that Kevin Smith and Mark Bernardin broke this down very well on how the check goes through the way you would do it, and it wasn't done properly because they didn't have enough employees on the set because the other employees walked off because of unsafe working conditions.
It's real easy to figure out if you have a live bullet or a blank.
It's not when you have untrained people that don't know if it's a live
Why
bullet
the
or a
fuck
blank
is
inside.
live ammunition on the set? Why is it there?
I don't know. Ask fucking what's his name?
That's my question.
Ask Brandon Lee. Because it wasn't
I
like
can't ask him.
it wasn't live ammunition that got him. It was another shell in the gun because the gun was used for something else. And when they loaded with blanks, they didn't see that the fucking ammo was stuck in the barrel. So it was the blank going through that pushed the other bullet out that actually killed him.
I'm gonna have to double check that.
All it takes is one mistake or one person not being experienced enough. 'Cause
I'm gonna have to double check.
The person that they bought on the set had only been doing it for only about what they say about a year. Compared to the. No, I'm
Brandon
talking
Lee
about.
got
I'm
hit
talking.
with live ammunition.
I'm telling you how he got hit with live ammunition because they used a gun that they also used with live ammunition. When you use the blanks, you're supposed to use one gun for one gun for the other one. They took a gun that they used for live and it said there wasn't any ammunition in it, but had a fucking bullet stuck in the barrel that you couldn't see when you were loading the gun. There's always
Okay.
a mistake that can be happen
Oh, you see that?
when you're working with guns, whether it's blanks or not.
Oh, yeah, I took that way.
If you don't.
Yeah.
Hold up. Officer Wilson said, was there security and crowd control
Where was the
personnel?
security? Yeah. They
That-
probably didn't have enough. It seemed like
that's what it was. It
was
sounded like they
running
didn't have enough.
And here's the thing: there was just way too many people.
Way.
And just like every other crowd, they try to get as close to the stage as they can. Because the closer they get, the better the Snapchats and TikToks and Instagram lives.
It's too many people worried about having their phones and stuff out instead of paying attention to what's going on,
It's
trying
all
to
about
get
the
every
clout,
moment.
and then 8 people get killed.
That's the beautiful thing. Like, I think Ralph brought up Metallica concert and stuff like that. When you watch, let's say you watch the Linkin Park concerts, they have it overseas, right? Like in London.
Yeah.
And you see the sea of people are there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't see nothing like that happen. But back then, that was before everybody was trying to get this TikTok clout and everything like that, and they actually paying attention, taking care of each other.
Who said that? Who said that when you mosh, you know what I mean? Somebody
Ralph.
fall, you pick them up.
Ralph.
Yeah,
Star
he
Child.
was right. That was then. That was then.
Yeah.
Like this is we got a
No.
Mosh and, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that was a mosh.
It wasn't. That wasn't what that was. People were trampled, dog. They was really
right.
It was really excited about Travis that night, dog.
Yeah.
Like they ran in and filled that bitch up, dog. And
Man, I done seen people run in and fill that bitch
like
up
more than that, though.
for Michael.
It just seemed like more than that.
And you know what I'm saying? People don't know how to act. But then again, at these other concerts you go to, you're not going to see kids that young at these joints anyway.
It was a very, very tragic event.
It's not cool, man.
That shit
Prayers
sucks,
out
man.
to
It
the
really
family of
sucks.
all the victims.
I'm very prayerful of that because that's a crazy ass way to lose somebody that you love, man. They just went to go enjoy a concert, dog, and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because of the circumstances, they end up not being able to come back home. You know what I'm saying?
All I gotta say is if you're gonna try to charge travel something, you better fucking charge Alec Baldwin.
Oh no, if it's his production company, then yeah.
Yeah, I still can't agree.
Okay, at 2 hours and 36 minutes into the show, you guys know what's next. Are you guys ready? Bianca, are you ready?
Yes.
5 random questions.
I gotta be at work at 4 a.m.
Yeah,
You'll be
I gotta
fine.
be at Valpo Day too, so shut up.
This will be quick.
And
I gotta
Bianca,
walk.
question number 1.
Question number 1. How old were you when you had your first girlfriend? And how old were you when you had your first kiss?
10 and
That's
11.
2 questions.
10 and 11.
6 and 7.
What? That don't count as a girlfriend.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
I
10 and 11. Answer the question.
I tongued her. So like, what the hell? That's first kiss.
What's the question again?
When did you have your first girlfriend? When did you have your first kiss?
Yeah, 8 was my
Oh, I
first
thought you said
girlfriend.
first kids.
Oh, what no.
Okay, I'm there.
Yeah, no,
All right.
8 was my first girlfriend. My first kiss, probably like, I was like 3 years after, so I was probably like 11.
It was same girl, April Cisco. We were kicking it from like kindergarten to like 4th grade.
Okay.
9.
Indy.
Okay.
I said 10 and 11.
Okay. Bianca.
Question number 2.
Okay. Question number 2.
Now I can't even think of. Okay, here's a question: is there something with your significant other that you will accept from them, and that, like, okay, if a guy gave me a massage or whatever, okay, I'll take all your shit and be with you. Is there something that you accept, like a flaw or something that your significant other does for you that makes you stay in your relationship?
No.
I ain't accepting shit for nothing.
No.
I heard that.
Trail's
Say
still
the question again.
Trail's
Say
still
it again.
Trail's still married, so
Yeah.
I'm good and married. I'm happily married, but
Exactly my
I want to hear
point.
that question again.
It's kids.
I want to hear that.
She
question
gave him
again.
kids. That's what makes him accept all
Okay.
the bullshit.
My wife that I'm married to gave me kid, singular. I want to hear this question again.
Is there something from your mate that you accept that you really don't like, but because they do this for you, you're kind of like, okay. I'll
Absolutely.
accept your bullshit. Okay.
Yep.
Such
Yep.
as.
Oh, I have to answer that part.
Yeah.
She's spoiled, but she deserves it.
The fuck does it have to do with what she does? Never mind.
What she does is she's spoiled. She's spoiled.
She's spoiled, and that's what keeps you in the relationship.
No,
Is that she's spoiled?
No, that's the part that I deal with.
The answer is no, Bianca.
Yeah, but what does she give you? Basically, what does she
The
give
answer's no.
you to deal with that?
Yeah.
She gave
Next
him kid.
question.
Trail. I mean, wrong.
Next question.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Answer the question.
Fuck out of here.
No is the answer.
No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
no is the answer, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I on question number 3 or 4?
3.
3.
3.
All right. Question number 3. What is your favorite Kanye song and why?
Oh,
wow.
my
Shit.
goodness.
This is really easy for me.
It's
All
probably-
of the lights is the fucking shit to me.
It would probably
That's one of the
depend on
greatest
That's a
songs
good
I've
one.
ever heard.
Okay. Okay. And I'm with you.
If they play that shit right now, I'm about to turn up. That's what I feel about all of the lights.
Okay.
Does it have to be a solo song, or can it be features on that song?
Just solo. Just
Yeah,
fucking
whatever you
Kanye
want.
song.
Kanye.
You always got to try to get discernment and
It's
shit.
Kanye. It's a Kanye single.
Well, because
not
there's
a
other people on the song, and it's,
Okay,
it's
but
not
it has to
just
be a
because
Kanye single. He is the lead.
ridiculous.
artist. Okay.
I
Oh,
said
you
ridiculous.
you wait
that
on
was
me?
the name of the
I
song.
mean, for me, it would depend on my mood. So there'd be a couple of them, maybe 4 or 5 seconds with Rihanna and Paul McCartney.
Okay.
Touch the Sky. And
Wow, you like Touch the Sky?
yeah, that's my shit. Why are you
That's
so
actually a
surprised?
really good song.
There's rapidy rappers on there.
Yeah, and then probably something like fucking.
He said rapidy rap.
Rapidy rappers.
I like rap
Kanye-
rappers.
Kanye ain't
Lupe
selling no
is a
dope on that
rapidy
shit.
Yeah. What the hell?
But you ain't say that about mine. There's rapidy rappers on there too.
Oh man.
And probably niggas in Paris.
Okay. Okay.
Is that a no, I guess that is a Kanye song, huh?
Yeah.
Andy?
What's your novel?
This is bad because I only like songs he's featured on.
Okay.
What-
Okay.
We'll take it.
She's just saying it to get you out the way.
No, like I'm.
Nah, I'm really trying to think because
Go ahead and say
And
workout.
he's featured.
Nah.
You funny as hell, Indy. Boy, I know you love Can't Tell Me Nothing. Get your dumb ass.
I don't even like Can't Tell Me
That
Nothing.
shit cold, nigga.
I don't even like that.
Shut up, boy. That shit cold.
What's that? The birthday
Can't
song?
tell me nothing. Boy, that shit was hard when it came.
I got it. I know what it is. I had to think for a second. All Falls Down.
Okay.
Okay.
Which version?
Nope, I take that back. Mercy.
Okay.
What?
Wow, that's
Mercy.
a wide spectrum.
Very.
All right.
Hey, fuck, you know what? I forgot about
That
Mercy.
mercy. That
Damn,
mercy
that
song
might be
is
have to go on my
hard.
shit,
dog.
too. Holy
That shit is
shit.
hard.
I had to go with Mercy because fucking Big Sean and fucking 2 Chainz on that motherfucker. dog.
Spaz.
And Miss Tiana Taylor just in the video looking fabulous. Not even
Yeah.
doing a thing.
Absolutely. All she got to
Okay.
do is wake up.
Question
four?
number
Crazy.
4.
Question number
What was-
4.
What was your first concert?
Rage Against the
Shit.
Machine and Wu-Tang Clan.
That shit
Mm.
sound like it was hard. boy.
1997.
Oh my god.
What a
I remember
time.
watching that shit on MTV. Like, nigga, I wish I could go to that shit, dog. Oh, yeah.
What was your first concert?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Damn.
Mine's is easy. I had never been to. Like,
Do not say Mr. King. No, I'm playing.
Why are you so stupid?
But my first concert has only been in maybe the last maybe that was 5 years ago. I went to Big Crit and Sci-Hi, the Prince concert.
Nice.
That shit was off the fucking meters too.
Okay.
Mine was in 1999, 99 or 98. It was 8-Ball and MJG
Okay.
at the Genesis Center.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Gary ass nigga. Slipknot. Slipknot was first concert I ever went to.
You know,
and
what,
that's
probably
why.
lying. That's probably the first. My bad to cut you off, but it's probably the first concert I went to by myself because I know, like, you know how Hammond got the Festival of the Lakes.
Yeah, that's
back
why
in the day.
I didn't want
That
to count
counts.
those though.
That counts.
That
Back in
counts.
the day,
Well, my first concert was probably like I probably had the Taste of Chicago. Or
see,
something
like when I was growing
short.
up, it was called the August Fest, and like I would go with my
Yep.
parents to like if Styx was there or whatever. So.
Yeah, like
But by myself, it was the Wu-Tang and Rage Against the Machine.
yeah, that's my first.
Slipknot. That's why
I seen the OJs at the Taste of Chicago or some shit.
that's why.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's why my level of concert, like for me to enjoy, is really high because of that Slipknot shit. Like you got to put on one hell of a fucking show for me to tell me that you got a dope concert because the shit they do is crazy.
Because I think with the 8-Ball and MJG concert, I went to the Bomb record store. And we met with them first, and I got the initials, and then I went.
He said the initials. This
The
old ass
initials.
motherfucker.
Yeah. I know. I caught it. Life goes on. Life goes on. We passed that.
Okay.
And then I went to the
You
concert.
are really fucking irritable today.
I like when Trail.
I like
that,
this
man.
side of
When he's
Trail.
on there.
I like when Trail like that.
I'm not. It was
You
fun.
draking right now, boy.
Ain't that
You
some
draking
shit?
right now. Yeah, you on one.
Because I'm light skinned.
No, never mind.
Yeah.
Question 5? Or do you have a concert? And don't say Mr. King. No.
That's what she is going
That
to say.
nigga, hold up.
Oh, there go my trail.
Yeah. Yo,
I'm
that
gonna
ni-
mute out.
no, I say that because King be putting on a fucking show.
Yes, he do.
Shout out to my brother,
Yes, he
man.
do.
Shout out
Before-
to my brother. He be tearing shit down.
Yeah.
That's true.
Before somebody say I'm throwing shade, I'm not. I'm just trying to get his name
No,
out there as
that's
much as
real
possible.
shit.
He is. I'm like, well, you starting your performance all the way back here? Okay. You walking up to the stage.
Yeah, he had me, and I followed him with the fucking. I was mad as shit. I'm not following you around this whole fucking. But I did.
But you did.
Question number 5.
Okay, what is the last song you listened to?
Holy shit!
Oh shit.
I don't want to get his answer.
Ooh, I got one.
I don't want to get
easy.
his answer. I really don't want to get his answer.
Y'all
You
gonna
have-
judge me. Y'all gonna judge me. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Maya had a new album come out 2 years ago, 3,
Why are we gonna judge you on that?
because it was Maya. It
Why?
was called,
Why would we judge you on that? She's super
It-
fucking talented.
It was called "Knock You Out."
Okay.
Nigga.
At least you did. At least you didn't say Roy Jones Jr. or some shit like that. Maya was actually a good choice.
Okay.
What?
Can't be touched. Can't be knocked. No.
The
The last song I actually listened to was Swank's Post Tribune. You know it with Skodala. And the reason is somebody I know was asking about producers in the area, and I tagged Swank, and he was asking for links to his music, so I pulled this up. This is my favorite song from the new Jive EP. That shit go hard.
Can I answer the question for Robville?
Go ahead.
Cheat code.
Yeah. Cheat code. And right before that, I was listening to
No, for real.
I was actually listening to some old school low flow players yesterday. I showed
No shit.
I showed Roma old Father Time verse.
Yes.
Hey, that's one of Time's best. That's like the top 10 Time verse. If we talking about the same song, like he spazzed on that shit.
bro. I'll play it right now.
God.
Nah, hold on.
Find that shit.
For me, I'm gonna give the real answer, and then I'm gonna get an answer just because I only listened to it because I had to check to make sure it was right. The last song I listened to was Indie Uchiha Elevation featuring G Scott, with his live on Apple Music and Spotify as of right now.
Bianca, that don't count.
Yes, it does.
No, but the song that I actually played and actually listened to was fucking Nick Jonas, Bacon.
Sounds about right.
Hey, that song is hard, dude.
Hey, Nick Jonas he ain't got no weak shit.
No, Nick Jonas does not have any solo weak music.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, no, he cold though. He cold, okay.
Bianca?
Last song I listened to was Sledgehammer by Rihanna.
That's a dope. That's a nice.
Oh,
you in a mood, ain't you?
I'm okay. So
She may be.
No.
She may be.
No. My mother has a cousin that's a singer, like a blues singer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to sing background, like, whatever. So I need songs that I can sing to, present to her, because I don't have
get
anything.
you.
You sing.
That's tight.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You ready for?
I
You
just
ready?
don't do oohs and ahs.
You ready for this collab?
You a couple of loops without drums.
You ready for this collab? Because I need one before you get one with Syndrome. I want to be first for a change. Syndrome always doing shit first. I want to be first for a change.
Hey, you already second, bro.
This motherfucker,
Well,
yeah.
Well, I guess it's your turn to get hit by a train next then.
Nah, I'm good. I was finna say this motherfucker became a superhero before me. He became a dad before me. He became light skinned before me, and I've been bleaching my skin for like 2 years.
You ain't been bleaching shit.
You better not be a record. You ain't come out before our record come out.
Oh no, I'm so proud of that.
If you,
you already
Bianca, if we record a record and it comes out before next week, we could perform it live. We could perform it live at C2E2 in December. If it comes out before Rome's record comes out.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what.
It won't.
Hey.
I'm already understood that her and Rome already got it recorded. So we lost.
Bianca, all I need you to do is just send me you saying, "Oh yeah, get it," like 4 times. The record will be out tomorrow.
Hey, Trail.
What's up, bro?
Where can we find you?
You can find me everywhere at Trail90P, one word. Everywhere. Be on the lookout. More shit coming real soon. What the fuck?
Bianca, where can we find you?
All right, Saturdays midnight until 2 a.m. Central Standard Time on Gangsterville Radio, Behind the Velvet Rope, and at Bianca Tate 1 on all social media. And next Sunday here on Sunday Night.
Hey,
Indy.
You can find me right now, Apple Music, Spotify, all your DPSs. Just search Indie Uchiha featuring G Scott Elevation.
Hey.
Syndrome?
Here, Sundays, tune in.
Hey.
Villain Radio on all social media platforms. Check out youtube.com/Villain Radio Network, sundaydinner.show. RobVillain.com is being rebuilt right now. Next 2 weeks, hoping to have our whole nice universe done so you can just go to certain places and catch everything. And then next will be a mobile app. So we ain't got to worry about so we can play
right.
So we can play music and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
But,
yeah.
Until then, find me here Sunday nights at 8-ish p.m. Next week I'll be doing this show live from Southern California.
You and Drake can be together.
I might sit in the drop top in the 80-degree weather and do the show.
That'll be tight.
It might still be light time because fucking light time. It still might be daytime because they're 2 hours behind over there. But and then you catch me
over there.
You catch me Tuesday nights. You guys know what Tuesday nights is now, right?
Lights, camera, action.
What is it?
Lights, camera, action.
What is it?
Lights, camera, action.
We'll be talking about all types of shit this week. Some of the things include a bunch of shit. No, seriously though, we got what do we got this week?
Beverly Hills.
Oh yeah, we're gonna run down our Beverly Hills review, Beverly Hills Cop review, and do another randomizer to pick another movie of the week.
We have the Eternals review.
The Eternals review. I gotta go see the Eternals tomorrow.
We have the Spider-Man just dropped their new movie poster.
Yes.
And there is a hidden figure in the back of the poster, very small. If you blow it up, it's somebody very interesting.
Yes, it's gonna be Iron Man coming back, be like, I'm from another multiverse, bitch.
Nah, actually,
but it'd be cool.
yeah, that would be really cool. Among a bunch of other stuff that's going on, like Vin Diesel begging The Rock to come back for the last Fast and the Furious.
That he is, and I'll catch all that on more Tuesday night.
And
on
it should happen.
Action. And until then,
the Batman.
I'll let you make sure you like, subscribe, and share.